Like, if I knew for certain that everyone would come every day, I still might do 6 just because it brings in
You
a
would have
little
to do
extra
6
revenue.
to make it financially feasible. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Uh,
thing. It's
I think I think the optimal number, if it was not a paid game, would be 4 if everybody was super consistent. But
I kind of like 5. I know the game is designed around 4, but
yeah.
5 just, I don't know, it always felt a little bit better to me. But anyway, I think everyone's here.
That's what she said.
Badum
Oh,
cha.
there we go. There's Matt.
Welcome everyone.
Hello.
I think I'm
Ooh,
still
hello.
missing 1 on roll 20. But other than that, we're pretty much ready to go. Let me see.
missing Ria.
Yeah, I'm still booting.
Alright, so... Wait, is that right? We on session 70?
I'm in at least.
I think I just did session 70 for my last game.
We are on session 70. Last session was session 69. I don't know why I remember that.
You journaled.
That's a weird number to remember.
You were the journal, Matt.
Oh no, my other game's on session 80. Okay, so this one's 10 sessions behind.
Yes, it's because the journal, right? Right. There's nothing, no other reason.
No other reason. Okay, so we have Kudo on deck for scribing.
Oh, finally my turn comes up. I was wondering.
And we have Kudos on quartermaster. This is his 4th week, and it'll rotate. And let's see, we have Clank as our previous scribe. So what do you are you taking the story point, Clank?
I think I'm at. I have plenty. Does is anybody else short on story points?
We're all
Kudo,
short.
Radu.
We're all short. Let's roll for it.
I'm
Cool,
tall
yeah.
enough.
Oh, it's
Kudo and
Clank's.
Radu can roll off.
All right,
Is that fair?
it's your story point. You can have them fight to the death in the gladiator pit if you want, or
Kudo,
just roll
take it.
off.
Cool. Kudo can have it.
Alright, so
Whoa.
Kudo will get the story point for this week. I was thinking of doing
Ew.
inspiration points again. I kind of don't like that either you're inspired or not inspired. Like, I don't think there needs to be a ton of inspiration, but I kind of like the idea of having a couple of inspirations. And that could be...
I really like the being able to use story points to do various things in game. Whether I know.
Well,
you
yeah,
and I have
we would, I mean, we'd
Yeah,
still have
but-
the story points. The inspiration points would be a different
Sure.
thing. It would just be another resource.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Inspiration
Yeah,
is
speaking
cool.
of story points, Lou, we still gotta cash in those 10.
Those are okay. Yeah. It's true.
I mean,
I know.
You mean just like the straight up inspiration, right? Like
Yeah, like inspired
Yeah.
or not inspired.
yeah.
Oh, just so Radu and Kudo, you guys are aware, Ophelia did save up 10 story points to have like a side quest involved with her.
That'd be awesome.
Finding out that she kind of has some rail and descent.
Well, I don't need to know what it's about, but I'm all about
So-
side quests.
Okay. I just want to make sure you guys are okay with it too, because that was one of the things that Lou had discussed before
Well-
with the old party that I cleared up with everyone first.
If
So
you
Lou's a- because I lost. I had 10, and then I didn't get to do my side quest. So definitely do your side quest.
Yeah.
Well, if you have an idea of how you'd want to attach it to what's going on, you should definitely let me know. I could probably come up with something as well. I'm just kind of in the middle of some stuff happening for the because you guys just got here, so we're still kind of introducing
Yeah.
all the factions
Yeah.
at play. But yeah, if you have an idea of like something that might happen to kick it
I got
off,
an
I
idea.
could yeah, we could maybe get into
I-
it soon.
I'm also going
Yeah,
to say that Kudo has a side quest that doesn't cost any story points, and it's to go swim out, and it's to go swim out to that island that Zoo team
Oh,
can't.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm about to join you. I want to go so bad.
I'm
I
not
have
a
no
big
idea what it is, but I want it.
Paradise. It's a paradise resort in the middle. It's
It's the sandals.
Kudo and Ophelia are just at Sandals while the rest of the party's getting fucking mauled by undead.
Like sipping mojitos on the beach.
yeah, man.
Ooh, that looked painful.
Wow. You guys are welcome to go out there whenever you feel like it. I mean, or at least try to go out there, you know. I'm not going to guarantee you'll get there, but... Alright, well, anyway. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I was thinking like maybe 5 inspiration points. So you could just bank up to 5 of them. I haven't implemented yet. I just kind of miss
I
it.
dig it.
Ooh.
Because it would...
Yeah.
Because right now it just feels like you have to... Because you don't know when you're going to get one, so it almost feels like you have to use your inspiration each session. So it might
I'd
be
say
nice.
that's pretty accurate.
So maybe like...
I dig it.
and I'd probably do the same rules as story point. Like you can use 1 inspiration per
One
like
per
encounter.
rest.
Yeah, per rest basically.
Oh, yeah.
Or like, you know, yeah, like you're saying, like can't just use like if we're doing a like a whatever, like opening a chest or doing whatever, we can't just be like inspiration.
Yeah, so it'd just be like I
Yeah.
said, once per rest, and then you'd have to wait
Like
for
a skill check. Skill check's the word.
yeah, or just like a fighter ability or something, just a short rest cooldown. But anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah,
I'll
so
run through the.
yeah, so Clank, why don't you give us a recap of the events of last week?
Oh, did I post all of my journal? That was a short journal. Shoot. Cool.
We
Yeah.
fought
So
the
we
whole
started, yeah, last session. We woke up in the morning and had a discussion about what to do with Zutan. As Zutan had all the Elrics and the parties well, not all of them, but had a good portion of the party's magical items. So we talked as a group. Ophelia wanted to just go in and kill Zutan. Kudo talked some sense in the opposite direction that Zutan might be a useful ally, and it seems allies are at a minimum or at a value in this town. Anybody who doesn't attack us, we should befriend. And Clank brought up that there might be information that Zutan could give us as well. Elwyn also brought up that he was continuing on his quest for a longbow, a magical longbow. So we decided to go sneak over to Zutan. I think Radu was also all about making allies. Apparently, Radu had some previous interactions with Zutan. We snuck over to Zutan's hideout, negotiated with him a little bit. We gave him a soul crystal in return for our items, and then with the promise of getting rid of the Alhoons as well as Elwyn's shortbow, we were also able to get a longbow +1 and information about a secret entrance to underneath the keep from Zutan. Zutan also asked if he could kind of join the Irontide camp and hide there, as that would be safer than him living on his own and under the constant fear of being attacked. So we made that deal. We got all our stuff back, which was for Clank a bit surprising that we weren't more exploited. But we got our stuff back. We introduced Zutan. I think we introduced Zutan to the Iron Tide as we were on our way to the secret entrance, which ended up being near the lake. At the lake, there was an island and a fog that undead apparently could not see. We hopped in the lake, swam through a pipe, started going down the hallway when we were jumped by a bunch of undead, and spent the rest of the time fighting those undead. And that's about where we're at.
All right, thank you for the recap.
So we've recovered the dagger of Asiak, right?
Correct.
And who's carrying that?
I believe it's either Ophelia or Elwyn.
I think Alwyn.
I'll have
is-
to
To
check.
me.
It's a me. Yeah,
Alright.
Elwyn has the dagger of Asiak.
Let me bring Riala back from the background. And coming with her
Thank God.
is going to be another enemy that she was fighting in the background.
Oh, lovely.
Oh!
Did you guys do a rest since last time?
You forgot the part in your journal
We did
where
a long
we
rest.
ended in combat. Like,
Oh, yeah, my bad.
We ended in combat there.
thank you for the warning.
By the way, we did end in combat.
Okay, good.
It was just a heads up.
This is gonna hurt.
Hey, look, there's another guy over here. Where'd he come
Hey, the
from?
last
That was weird.
paragraph starts as battle rages on.
I feel like that's racist against Alwyn. That's like the worst enemy for him. I feel like that was a targeted enemy.
That was all right. Fair enough. So go ahead. Yeah, I think you said we did actually, I can just look at my notes. Did we do a long
We
rest?
started the session we started the session finishing up our long rest.
Yeah,
Okay.
Rhea is like out of everything.
Yeah.
So you would have had a long rest then, Ria.
Okay. Thank you.
Because yeah, they had
He-
rested the night.
You'd been fighting hard.
Go ahead
That one
and
guy in the background was really kicking my butt.
yeah, you were just throwing spells at him. He was just burping on you. It was
Just
just
kept missing.
bleh. All right, so go ahead and roll initiative. And I will for the extra enemy as well.
Nice.
Very nice.
All right,
Yay.
so we're gonna pop Ria up to the front and
Yay.
pop
She would
the
not be in the front.
well, I mean of initiative.
Oh, okay.
And pop the ghoul up after her, because he would also be higher than the highest initiative. Ria,
How's
welcome
everyone
to the
look at?
fight. What do you want to do? I know how much you love going first.
Run away screaming. Oh,
All
that's
right.
what I want to do.
So, and these are the guys that flash stuff, aren't they?
The smaller purple ones
Oh,
are.
the smaller ones are. Okay.
When they take certain types of damage, they will
All
kind
right,
of
let's-
burst.
Absolutely. Yeah. True story.
Oh, yeah. Is that a thing?
It is.
All right. Well, let's just put out a blast.
Yeah, I was trying this and I was kind of liking it, like instead of just weakening people coming in from the background, it just might bring in like an extra enemy or two.
Yeah, the bane of Alwyn's existence. I appreciate you.
All right.
It's
So
only a
I'm
problem.
Go ahead, Ria, what do you want to do?
gonna give Radu, Clank, and Ophelia bless.
All right, so you cast a bless, bringing
then
down beneficial energies upon your allies.
15, 20, 25, 30. And I think I'm going to hang on to my bonus actions for the moment. So that's my turn.
All right, who did you bless?
Radu, Clank, Ophelia, since they're all on the front line and a couple of them are wounded.
Radu, Clank. Oh,
Sorry,
Clank.
Owen. I'd like to get you for your shots, but they're all in the midst of things already.
You have you have it, and Ophelia, I think you have it as well. The marking, I mean. Yeah. All right. The Bloated ghoul from the background. It's gonna go 10. This guy's kind of in the way. So he is going to have to dash. So he's just gonna kind of run over to here, ending his turn. This bloated ghoul
I didn't even realize there was another one.
is hiding.
He's hiding.
Yeah.
So he is gonna go 10, 20, 30, and then dash to get to here, ending his turn. Ophelia.
Oh, hello. Okay. I am going to start by moving 5 feet south. I am going to bonus action telekinetic this dude and rip him into my aura.
Alright.
So you see me just pull out a hand and just try to Dark
Get over
Vader
here.
pull him into me.
Alright, so he
It'll take-
would indeed be pulled, taking 14, and looking like he can't take much more. Or wait.
No, he's-
never mind. That would kill him.
Oh,
I
Oh,
thought-
he had the superscript up, not the bones. So
yeah,
Huh?
you had him just as winded, not near death.
Yeah.
Oh,
That-
well, I must have forgotten to change it then. He was near
I,
death.
Well,
I was calling
That's handy.
the one thing superscript, since it's the S and the S type thing. That's why I said superscript. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I
What
am
else are you
going-
doing?
I'm also going to move 5 feet further down to make sure everybody here is in my aura. And then as my main action, I am going to take the dodge.
All right.
Do you have an aura up? I don't see it. If there's-
Yeah, I
So
don't see it either.
she does, yeah.
Is it,
Icons
what is it,
didn't
Spirit
happen.
Guardians or what?
Oh
Okay.
yeah, Spirit Guardians, yeah. Here, I'll refresh
I
it.
see it.
Just
No,
Oh.
it is.
It's
That's
fine.
okay.
All right, so your turn ends. The Ghoul Abomination starts within the Radiant Energy. Attempting to resist it, makes a Wisdom save, but fails, taking 12 points of Radiant damage. Angered by this, he is going to attempt to overrun your Barbarian. So Radu, I need a athletics.
You have Emboldening Bond and Bless.
And I'm still raging, so I have. Oh wait,
You
no,
have
that'd be just
advantage.
strength.
No, you have advantage on athletics checks because it is a strength-based check. Also, he would have advantage because he's bigger than you,
Oh,
so you both have
that's
advantage.
And
Add 2d4.
Oh, well, 15.
Ooh.
oh,
Uh,
one by
So he would win because you got 14. Pushing you out of the way, he's going to move over to here and attack
That's
Ophelia.
weird. Yeah,
What?
They
Yeah.
both have advantage, huh? That's crazy. That
Yeah,
makes sense. I
because
guess.
he's really big and Radu's really angry.
Gotcha.
So he is going to claw at Ophelia.
Yeah.
22, I believe,
Miss.
strikes you.
I'm dodging.
You sure you're not marked as dodging?
he did say it
my
last
main
time.
action
They
was
take the
dodging.
dodge action.
All right, well, make sure
What's
you
the
mark
dodge?
yourself.
What is the dodge one again?
And you're concentrating, right?
Yeah.
Man, you're just missing all the marks. Hang on.
I had concentration up.
All right, so you dodge his first swing. Another claw attack. Luckily, you dodge that one.
Oh, I'm so glad I
Uh,
dodged this turn. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then a bite, which you will dodge as well, ending his turn. All right, Radu.
The one that just bully boyed through me.
Remember,
I'm going
you
to,
are under the slow effect and disadvantage on dex checks from the ghoul claw poison.
Oh, I still need to roll Constitution at the beginning, don't I, or at the end?
At the end.
Okay, so that means I only get one attack, correct?
No, you're not actually slowed. You're just at half speed.
Oh, okay. I'm not moving that much, anyways, because I'm stopping them. So the same boy that just bullied me out of the way, I'm going to use my bond plus the bless and my maul to try to hurt him. So that's that.
Yeah, 22 will strike.
And since I said I was using it, I need to roll that anyways, and the bless. But yeah, 22 to strike. And then
28, actually, yeah.
sorry. And then damage.
Alright, so the maul smashes into this guy for 11.
Yep, I should have pushed the button instead of the. Oh well, sorry.
And
then
I
Yes?
think you have your bonus action chest blast still, right?
Yes, I'll forgot I can do that on this guy right here. So have him do a. Let's see.
Con save, I believe.
The last one.
Yeah.
Constitution. 1d6.
11?
I have. It should be double check.
8 plus con modifier plus proficiency.
8, 9, 10.
13. So he would
13.
fail. So D6
Woohoo!
radiant. He is blinded until start of your next turn. Also taking
4 damage.
4 radiant. Okay. That is it for you. Into the new round, Alwyn.
Wait. I didn't get my second attack.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I'm taking off and Bolden Bond. Give me a second here. And then striking the same big boy as before.
All right, that will crit.
Yep, and that's the bless. But crit does boom.
All right, 18 points of damage, which will put him to badly wounded.
Yay.
Con save for the poison. Okay, so you would drop the slow effect. Alwyn.
Does he still spray from bludgeoning damage?
No.
That's not that's the other guy anyway.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotta remove a snail. I'm done. Go ahead, Alan.
So I have a question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Alwyn, having had multiple horrible experiences with piercing damage, would you allow him to break the tip off of his arrow?
That would still be piercing. You'd need like a. I don't know if you could. I guess you could have like training arrows bludgeon, but I mean, like if it's just a wooden shaft, that would still probably pierce if you're firing at high velocity.
Hunting rabbits and stuff. There's a blunt. Oh, rabbits and birds. There's a bird blunt type thing.
Yeah, it's called a judo point.
But I don't think.
Is that something in the future that he could look for a blunt damage type arrow? Just out of curiosity.
I mean, you could probably ask like a Fletcher to make you some specific arrows. They might not deal as much as like the pointed ones, but it's
completely understandable.
It's a possibility.
Okay, perfect. Alwyn is going to switch favored foe over to big slobbery fat guy.
All right.
Hey, leave me out of this.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to profile.
Go ahead and link your ability.
Okay. Favored foe. Why did it?
Okay, so you start concentrating, marking him as your favored foe.
Okay, and he will take his first shot upon him.
Yeah, 25 will connect, shooting him for 18, which will bring him down.
Oh, seriously?
Arrow through the head.
Yay!
I know, it's a bummer.
Um,
I wanted him to live too.
that's
Alright, second shot?
no.
No?
And even my long sword, my short
has
sword does
PTSD
piercing
from-
damage.
Oh, that's true.
Shooting these
All
guys
right,
when his
so
pals
you-
are next to them.
Alwyn's gonna move.
He's like, really want to shoot those other guys, but alright, so he moves away. Probably a smart decision. What about your pet?
Is she piercing too? Yeah.
Piercing or
Um,
slashing.
she
Her teeth are
dodges.
so blunt.
She
Plus, you
dodges.
already bonus actioned anyway.
Yeah.
Alright, Riala. As we start the new turn, you are actually at the top.
Okay, sorry. Let's see. What do I want to do?
Kill them.
Sorry, I should have been prepared. Let's just do. I'm gonna do a sacred flame on this guy.
Alright, so you chant, hurling your sacred fire at him. Which he will have to do a dex save against, I believe. Caught off guard, he is struck, taking 8 radiant. Remembering why he was fighting you.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and spend a second level and pull out a spiritual weapon. Oh, wait a second. I don't have that anymore. Sorry. Since her respec. What does she want to do? Well, in that case, I don't really have a bonus action. So I guess that's all I'm doing. That's my turn.
All right.
Boring, but
So your turn would end. Clank.
Quick question: with this guy being blinded, would he get opportunity attack because he can't see me?
He would not get opportunity attacks. You have to see who you're oppying.
Great. That is awesome. Thank you.
Or have
So-
blind senses. Yeah.
I will scoot here and punch him once, or attempt to punch him once.
All right. Crackling Thunder Fist comes in for a punch. That will crit.
Nice.
Doing 17. Knocking him down to wounded.
Yes. I will scoot next to Ray, and I will try to punch this guy. And he also is taunted by me. Oh. Should not be an 8. It should only be.
So
4.
12 is...
It would be 16 because I'm blessed.
16 would be enough.
Yes.
Striking with more thunder energy. Doing 8 points of damage. And taunting them.
And then I'm gonna bonus action boots of the winding path back to where I started.
Okay.
That's
Kudo.
my turn.
Alright, Kudo waddles over here, hops over the corpse 15 feet, and he goes, Ignis! Throwing a firebolt at the blinded dude.
Alright. So that would be advantage.
Oh, that D&D Beyond is being a pain in the ass. But that's not good. Let's do 2 D20s.
Oh,
well, look, I
crit.
didn't even need it. Okay. And then a 40-10. I will figure this out in a little bit, but...
Indeed. Alright, so
Okay.
25 fire damage to that one, which will
Alright.
put him to very wounded.
Alright, and then I scoop back here 20... I can't go any further. That is my turn.
All right. The ghoul is going to take some damage, trying to resist the spirits. 14, I believe, fails. Right?
Correct. Yep.
So he takes 15 radiant. Are you dodging still, Ophelia?
I am indeed.
10, 15. He is going to go for Clank.
I think it's too far enough away. Okay.
Alright, so first a claw attack. 24, I believe, strikes you.
I'm gonna use my reaction. Yeah, so that definitely does strike, so we can roll the damage. But I think I want to try a radiant weapon on him.
Okay. So you are struck for 15 points of slashing from his claw.
Ooh,
And need to do a con save. As the radiant weapon flashes light, you expend a charge, and he has to make a con save? Yeah, con save.
correct.
Alright, so he would resist,
Yeah.
taking nothing from your radiant weapon. Go ahead and spend your reaction. Then he's going to lunge
Cool.
at you, biting.
I'll just take that damage.
17, though, is not enough, and you would deflect the first attack. Did you take your 15?
That is
Oh,
what
there
I
it
was
is.
doing right now. Yep.
Alright, so Clank is looking a bit worse for wear, and that will end that one's turn. The other one is also going to make a save and fail, taking 14 points of damage. He is going to start biting chunks out of the guy next to him. Regaining 20 hit points.
Oh
Nom, nom,
man.
nom, 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 and destroying this corpse. He rips it apart. That's it for the ghoul. Ophelia.
Okay. I am going to go on his other side to be out of range. And then telekinetic that dude and say, "Get over here!" Right back into him. I want to pull him right back into my holy flying maces.
Alright.
These guys aren't strong.
So he'll take. I'll roll for it, I guess. Yeah. See how much he takes.
Alright. 15 damage.
He gets a save, right? Oh, he failed.
He failed it.
I see. Can I move back over now?
Sure.
So like, there's nothing. I was just curious. There's nothing stopping me from like moving over, right? Like I could.
You could, yeah.
Okay. You know what? I will move back over, and I'm going to take the dodge action again.
Alright, so you dodge. Radu.
Move to here. Target this guy with emboldening and bless and my maul.
Okay. So the maul will crit on your first attack, doing 24. Putting him to a very wounded state, but the creature is still alive.
Then drop the emboldened bond for this next attack, and
Oh, another crit.
Oh my god!
what the hell? That's throwing me off that I'm critting. That many in a row, I mean.
This is payback from last week.
All right, so you kind of knock him off balance for a second, swing around as you just swing clean through, shattering his head. Fatality.
And then I finish moving to right here.
All right.
Done.
All right, so that ends your turn.
Oh, wait, my bonus action. I'm going to try to hit him with the blast.
Captain Planet. All right, so a con save will fail, and he is blasted. Yeah.
For 5 damage. And blinded. And taunted.
All right,
Done.
Alwyn.
Break out the popcorn, Alan.
So Alwyn steps out to the right here.
Yeah.
Swells his lungs and casts Copper Dragon Breath.
All right, so that what type of breath is this? Oh, it's a line. Okay. So
Yep, a
you
line and acidic.
blast him with some acidic damage. He would try to dex save. 13? What's your con modifier?
On
It's 13.
modifier
It's 2?
is 2, yes.
Alright, so I think he just made it.
My con
Um,
is 13.
It says it in the thing. 13.
So yeah, meets it.
Yep.
So I believe that's half damage if you want to roll.
Okay.
So no hunter's mark, but he would take 7 acid. Anything else?
Nope. He'll just move back where he was.
Alright, the Drake goes.
She will take the dodge action.
Alright, Riala goes. Does blindness give you disadvantage on dex save? I guess it wouldn't matter because he rolled a 14 for his second number.
Gonna pop up here, see what's going on. There's only one left. Okay. So yeah, let's just do another Sacred Flame.
Alright, so the creature will try to dodge.
Yeah.
Listening.
Resources because you guys have this under control.
Oh, he definitely fails.
Where is it? There it is. No, I'm a little better roll than last time.
Yeah, 13 radiant. Burning him. He is winded. Anything
Okay.
else?
No.
Alright. So after you... Plank.
Cool. I mean, I don't. Oh, he is blind. Cool. Then I am going to try a booming blade on him.
Yeah, 25 would strike. Doing 16 thunder.
And then I'm gonna scoot away.
Co-DM is telling you up, Matt. Come on.
I know. She's climbing up. And,
Do you taunt on a booming blade, or do you have to do a fist attack?
The booming blade is a fist attack. Whoops! I didn't mean. I meant to click the description.
Yeah, well, I know that. Just like, can you do it on a spell attack, or does it have to be a regular fist attack?
It's anytime I've always interpreted it as anytime that I use my Thunder Gauntlets.
Could you
I
just
will.
link it real
Yeah.
quick? Because we weren't. I don't know. Yeah, I'll take a look. Okay.
I think we discussed this last time.
Creature hit
and-
by a gauntlet has
We discussed whether we could do this or
do the
not.
booming blade.
Yeah. Okay. This is simple. Okay.
Creature hit by a gauntlet.
Yeah, it just is hit by the gauntlet, so I think you're okay. Because technically that is an attack.
Yeah.
Alright. Kudo.
Alright. Kudo pretty feels like he heard a voice in the background telling him to do fire. So he'll move over here and cast Firebolt with advantage.
It's hearing things again. 15 will strike it. Just barely.
And then 2d10. Oh man, I'm gonna manually roll everything this night. 9 damage.
Alright. If you pull the spells onto your sheet, it'll give those to you. You could set it up real quick. But, alright, so 9 fire.
And I'll hide behind Alan. That is my turn.
Alright, so the creature goes.
Ooh, that's a nice roll.
It will fail to resist, taking 18, becoming, no, it's still wounded. He is going to snarl and chew on his buddy, gaining 3d8 HP.
Oh my god, they're eating each other! Ophelia starts freaking out. God, we gotta cleanse these things!
Alright, so he gains 13 for his turn.
They're stealing our mana.
That's it for him. Ophelia.
He's still blinded?
For the time being.
Right.
Yeah,
So that means I can back away without taking the Oppie, correct?
that is correct.
Alright. I am going to go here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to bonus action telekinetic him into my aura.
Alright. So he would get shoved.
Okay. So I'll take another 3d8.
Alright, so he takes another 10.
As my main action, I am going to Blessed Sacred Flame.
Alright, so he will try to dodge. Failing, he will take another 8 radiant, which will knock him down
16.
to badly wounded.
16 because it's blessed.
Okay, another 8. Alright, anything else?
Then I am going to use the last of my movement speed. That was 15, so I can get right back up in his face again. And I'm going to end my turn there.
Alright, Radu.
Bonus action wild rage. Or Captain Planet. 13 is the save.
Alright, blast him with another bolt. He'll fail, becoming blinded.
Taking 4 damage. Stepping up. Using emboldening and bless. Boom.
Yeah, 15 will strike.
And then
Alright, another glancing blow, and he is looking very beat up. 16 will strike again, or 24, I should say. Doing another 9. He is still alive.
I'm done then.
Alright, Alwyn.
Step to the right.
Yeah.
Try again.
Alright, so you blast him with another acidic breath weapon. What's the damage?
23.
Oh, the damage.
No,
not the
damage. Yeah, it shouldn't even be rolling an attack roll. So minus no hunter's mark, so 13.
The hunter's mark. Oh, I see.
I don't think you can use that again. You can only use it once for short rest or long rest.
Oh,
Last
yep. I
line.
can't even do anything. You are correct. None of that.
Yeah, I was
goes
gonna
through.
say I didn't think
Thank
you had multiple breaths.
Nope.
I'm
I
gonna
want to take the dodge action.
fix your breath weapon macro. So it
Okay,
should not be
thank you.
doing an attack.
And Ray
There
will
we go.
dodge as well. Thank you.
Yeah. Did you say your bless wasn't working?
No, I didn't realize Hunter's Mark was still checked. I had to
Oh,
scroll
Hunter's
down on
Mark.
the character sheet to see it.
All right.
We're just both dodging, so
You two dodge Riala.
Sorry, I was muted. I'll just do another Sacred Flame. It's got to end at some point, right?
I mean, at some point, yeah.
So he will attempt to dodge. He will fail as the sacred flame completely sears his face off, ending the combat.
Yay.
Well, that kind of sucked, guys.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Oh.
Should we
Yes.
take like 10 minutes so I can heal some
So
of us?
yeah, it's quiet in here now. There are some holes in the floor where they came out of, which I should probably represent. It only goes down about 5 feet. It's not very deep. Looks like there may have been like crawl spaces below where they may have been hiding out. So,
Yes, if you wish to take some time to mend your wounds, feel free. I'll keep
Thank you.
a watch out.
so yeah, the room itself is pretty empty. You would see there are the 2 pillars that look like they're support structures, and this massive like iron pipe going through the room, heading kind of deeper into the area. You do hear movement coming from the hallways ahead. I'll say Ophelia with your 18 you would hear. So there's probably more things in this place.
Does it sound like anything is moving through the pipes?
No,
Like
you
it's
don't hear
slowly
anything in the pipes.
Could we fit in the pipes?
You don't see a way to get in the pipe.
But is it big enough if we did find a way, like we could get in?
Yeah.
So a small
Like, it would fit us comfortably?
creature could possibly crawl through it. A larger creature would be difficult, like a medium-sized.
So just climb.
Kudo would be perfect for that.
Don't you have like a big shell on your back though?
Oh, is Kudo small?
I'm small. I'm
Oh, he's
small.
little. He's little.
I'm a new turtle, not that legacy turtle.
He's a hero with a half shell.
Exactly. But does anybody want to collect this essence? Perhaps it might be of use to us.
That seems wise. And friends, I also do have magic that can help us hide.
She's got feels.
I do say if we do take a short rest, I can make sure the rest of the party is at quite topped off well. I would just need something for me.
This
I can
movement
heal you.
here, is it coming towards us? Rhea. Or whoever
I'm
heard
sorry.
it.
Probably Rhea would hear it too.
Yeah, you'd both. Radu would probably hear it as well with a 16. It doesn't sound like it's getting closer or further. It's just you hear like maybe like growls and like footsteps coming from the darkness. So it's just somewhere in the area ahead.
The usual.
Relay that to the team.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
guessing ghouls.
Nothing alarming.
Nothing alarming.
If you want to do your balm, Ophelia, I could put a couple spells, healing spells on you.
I'd like to do that if once we get into the rope trick. Or
Are we
continue
taking a short
forward.
rest then? Is that what
Rope
everyone?
trick. What is this rope trick you speak of?
Clank will pull out take off his belt, which is about a 2-foot long rope.
This is not the
And,
time.
Huh?
Never mind.
Ah.
This is not the time to disrobe.
At the end of this rope, I can make an extra dimensional portal that we can stay in for an hour to safely rest,
Amazing.
assuming nobody can find that extra dimensional portal.
This sounds splendid.
But if we also want to move on, I am all about moving forward.
I'm fine with going
Hey,
ahead, but
What was that, Rhea?
yeah, I'm fine with going ahead, but if others need to rest, then I think we should.
I am fine. I'm just worried about my friends Radu and Ophelia, and actually you too, Clank, look wounded. No? Or do
Ophelia.
I?
I'm not doing
I am.
super well.
Ophelia, go ahead and do your balm, whether we rest or not. It would be beneficial, right? And then I can use healing
Wise.
hands and spells
Cool.
if needed for more.
Great.
Yeah. If we can do a short rest up in the rope trick, that would be the perfect time to do it, since I do feel like my prayers come back to me after a short rest.
Excellent.
So did you end up doing your prayer of healing?
I said I wanted to do it. I just linked it. I will wait until we are done collecting essence and getting up into the rope trick before I do.
Cool. Sounds good.
Right.
So collect
So-
essence. I'll rope trick. I'll heal.
I'm going to stand guard until we get this done. Just in case.
All right, so you're passing some time collecting essence. And Ophelia, you have religion.
I do.
Okay. Give me 1 moment to check something.
So why does my character have the screaming person on his for 7 rounds? Is it something I can get rid of, or
No, that's perma.
That's
concentrating on
concentration.
I don't know why I have it.
It might have been your rage effect.
Oh, I took down the rage already, which is the... I thought this one was rage.
Oh, that is rage. But what was the wild magic thing? Was that a concentration effect or no?
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna pop it up so people can read it.
Oh, then it looks like a misplaced icon. You should remove it.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to make sure before I removed it that I was actually able to. Thank you.
Yeah. You're a raging barbarian. You can't concentrate on shit.
I can't concentrate on shit even without being a raging barbarian.
Alright.
And is the bless gone?
Yeah, that
Yes.
would only last a minute.
1 minute.
I assume so, but I'm trying to be thorough. Thank you.
Okay. Sorry, still working on something. Okay.
Yeah, I probably could have helped more in that fight, but like we were kind of already into it, and I didn't even see one of the enemies, so I was thinking, oh, there's not that many. I'll just hold on to resources. And then a few turns in, I'm like, well, I can't be spending spell slots now.
Yeah,
That was
there
wise.
was
That
like
wise. We had it.
there was
we
like
had the fight in the bag.
there was like 6 or 7 of them, Rhea, like last week.
Mhm.
So it was like quite a dragged on fight.
Gotcha.
And
But that means
the
that
3 of
Rhea's
us,
real good to go if we encounter anything more today.
yeah.
Yeah, carry us.
I will bring out my beasties.
Yeah. Literally. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
So 10. I would like to pass 10 minutes to cast Prayer of Healing.
Are we
This
gonna
is after you get the essence.
Yes.
All right.
are we gonna do rope trick or just hang out here and do the prayer?
Hang out here for 10 minutes and then we'll go up.
Alright, so let's see.
Don't be playing with fire. Rhea does not appreciate fire.
And this Roll20 character sheet is a blight upon me.
Oh, do I not have corpse things in this game? Alright, let's see. So 2 of these guys. 2 of the ghouls. And the big guy.
Oh yeah, because the other one's got eaten.
What, he ate the entire corpse?
Ate the whole big dude and then one of the small dudes. Yeah.
He didn't eat the whole corpse, but it made it so like gaining essence from it is not possible.
Boo.
Sorry.
Boo.
He had the last lash.
And this
Yeah,
guy.
You're the last nom.
Yeah.
And Quartermaster, if you wouldn't mind. I don't know who it is. I forget.
Oh, what am I doing? How
When-
much?
Lou's about to post a bunch of essence. He gets the
How
chance
much?
to finish taking it.
He's
Don't
about
know
to
yet.
post it.
Almost done.
He's got to do all his manual rolls and stuff.
Why do I have 4 first level spell slots? Does that seem odd? I thought I should have 3.
I don't know.
There you go.
Go look
Because
here.
my definitely would be different. Okay.
All the Maho.
All the Maho.
Oh, I guess that's right. I guess I do have 4. Okay. I don't know why that looked weird to me.
Oh my god. This Maho cracker. Alright.
What's wrong with the Maho?
Nah, it's like not alphabetized or whatever, so it's gonna take me a little bit. I'm gonna have to
Oh.
fix this eventually, but
It's not alphabetized.
it's not sortable.
I'm gonna click this again so we have it.
This is the
How
full.
tall are the ceilings in here?
The ceilings in
Ooh.
here are about 10 feet, not very tall.
Hmm.
This almost seems like some kind of underground, like, maintenance area. If you knew what a maintenance area was.
Leading
What
to
a
the
bad
boiler room.
roll.
So was there, did you say we're going to rest in a, no, a thing? You said
Sounds
you're
like
doing
a
prayer of
corner.
healing.
Oh.
Hang
we
on,
do-
let me pass some more time and see if that can go off.
Yeah, don't let it go off because it's a really bad roll.
Oh. So, as funny you should say that. You hear some sort of screech come from down the hallway as you are in here doing your thing. And a bunch of ghouls start coming in. I need initiative rolls.
Emboldening bond counts for initiative, guys.
Yeah, Alwyn never gets that.
Sorry, Alan. Oh,
So, at first, what you think is just a couple of ghouls turns out to be a large number flowing in through the door.
Mm.
To the east.
Yeah, from the east.
Oh, yeah, thank God. Just a quick question: how do I make sure an item is attuned in the this Roll20 thing?
I think you just kind of track it. Like, you just make note of what items you have attuned.
Yeah, the real I have
It doesn't have functionality for attunement, so you just kind of, note
I
it.
put a little
Too
emoji
advanced.
next to my items so that I know whether I'm attuned to them or not. But
Yeah, you can put it in the notes on the second page, like attuned, and then just list what you're attuned to.
I cannot wait till they fix this bug. So,
Yeah, I know you hate Roll20. It's fine. All right, who goes first?
Radu, add a D4 to your initiative. You there?
Got it.
Cool. Oh my god.
So, a group of
What the-
ghouls, 9 to be
Yeah.
exact, a
Nice.
small horde of ghouls comes rushing in.
Oh, that's a horde symbol.
Yeah.
Okay.
swarm.
Say exactly. It's kind of a swarm. So I'm trying out new stuff with this, kind of inspired by a conversation I had with Kudo, actually.
Thanks, Kudo.
If so, the swarm cannot surround you as long as you're next to an ally. Otherwise, you can be surrounded. If you are, they
Look, I'll
basically go on to you and have advantage on all attacks against you if you're not
Oh, in that
adjacent to
case,
someone.
I'm a danger.
nasty.
So, the first to act, I guess, is going to be the ghoul horde.
I entered the plus D4 that I rolled, but it's not showing that it
Restore.
completed in the turn order.
Type it in your
Did you hit
your
ent-
turn order. If
Yeah, you have to change the
the thing.
number and hit enter.
Yeah.
Okay,
There you
I
go.
did hit enter twice now, so okay, maybe I screwed up.
I have trouble
you.
changing those numbers sometimes too. I have to do it 2 or 3 times.
Ah,
Okay, so
Thank you.
You are a little higher on the turn order. So yes, this large pack of ghouls is going to rush in, moving over you two. And they are going to attack, starting with the one in front, which is going to be... I guess, sorry, I have to see. Radu.
yes. 16 AC.
Okay. So it is going to they are going to lash out at you.
So since he's right next to me, they are not swarming me with the advantage, or they
They
are-
don't have advantage because Clank is next to you right now.
Yay, Clank, thank you.
So attack.
Yep.
19 is gonna hit you.
Yep.
Hitting you for 28 slashing. It's a nasty roll. And I need a con save.
I'm down, so
Yep.
I'm
Oh, all right. So you
So
would be
great.
overwhelmed by the force of ghouls. Didn't realize you were so low and in front.
Oh wow.
I was getting ready to cast a healing word on myself, but initiative happened. I thought
Alright.
the other spell was going to go off, so thank you for putting the
That's why I
dead
said
bodies
we should
back.
do the prayer in the up in the rope trick.
Alright, so unfortunately, he would be overwhelmed by the ghoul horde as they just all kind of pounce on him.
And do I still need to do the con check?
No, it's not your turn yet, but you do get that one level of exhaustion. Radu. Okay, well now you would do the con save. Or the death save, I should say, not con save.
Oof.
It doesn't do the
EB
con save
works.
to be paralyzed.
EB worked for this.
Alright, oh wow. Alright, so you would pop back up at 1 health. As these things are all swarming on you, biting you, you're like, ah! So yeah, you can take your turn normally.
Yes.
Uh,
Can you walk out of the swarm?
You can walk out of the swarm, it's just difficult terrain.
Mm.
then crap. I guess I am, without knowing, I'm gonna heal myself if I get. So I get. Let's see, where is it? So I gave myself 4 extra hit points,
Okay.
and then I'm going to start whackety whacking things. I'm using my emboldening bond on the first attack.
Alright, so you go at the ghoul swarm, attacking them from the edge. 17 is going to hit. Doing 12. However, they seem to take half damage
From bludgeoning?
from any attacks that are not AoE. So you just start laying into ghouls as some of them fall, but there's still a bunch more. 21 will strike again, doing another 3 damage.
And I'm still considered adjacent to
Yes.
good. Then I'm going to stop here.
Okay. From down the hall, another one of these ghoul hordes comes rushing in. And that is it, though, because it was basically dashing and following the first one. Clank.
Seeing all these folks come at me, I'm throwing the web out.
Yeah, there's 18 ghouls rushing at the group right now. Well, minus the ones that were killed.
So 20-foot cube, right?
Yeah, go ahead and place it.
You could use one of the little dots, Lou, to track how many are left in each swarm. Well, you're probably tracking HP or something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's based on their hit points, how strong they are. Alright, so as they're rushing in, you fire a web. Kind of engulfing the large swarms. And I think on their turn they make a save.
Oh,
Yeah, at the start of
Yeah,
its turn.
start of the
Okay.
turn.
cool.
Alright, so concentrate on your spell. Anything else?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna look at Ophelia and Rhea and say, please help keep me alive, and Radu as well. And then I'm gonna bonus action defensive field to give me temp HP equal to my level.
Alright, Alwyn.
How do I mark target on a horde?
You can just mark the horde. Like, it can basically be affected as a normal creature.
So, would I be able to fire on this horde without affecting Clank?
Yeah, so they would, well, do you ignore cover? I forget.
I don't.
Yeah, so you could attack them. They would just have a little bit of cover from Clank. But their AC is pretty low, so it probably isn't going to matter. So you mark them, this horde?
Well, favored foe performs
Alright.
the same.
So you spend another use of your favored foe, marking these
Yes.
ghouls as your quarry.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that's a little too low. So you aim a bit higher than you'd like, and the arrow would fly over. 23 will strike on the second shot, though.
Okay.
Doing 7 and 4. plus another D4, right?
The no, favored foe is
D6.
D6.
Okay. So it'd be 16, which will half to 8. As I'll say you kill another one of them.
Okay.
Anything else?
That'd be it.
All right, Kudo.
Does the hordes look thinned out at all? Can we determine that?
So they're not to the point where they're dealing less damage, but like cosmetically, a couple of them have died from the attacking.
Okay. Well, in that case, I will cast Hunger of Hadar. I will mark it off on my personal sheet and then also pass it off with a other sheet.
Okay.
And you guys see, what does it look like? Some darkness come out, radius.
So now there's spider webs and darkness.
Disturbing sounds. Where is the freaking template?
It's under resources, spell effects.
Okay. Let me move it. Oh, I'll move it. Whoever else is moving it,
I just
can't
stuck
move
it
it.
on the grid. It's stuck in the wall. If you click, I can move it because it can't move because it's partially in the wall. So do you want it forward some? Or up?
forward some, but not over Clank. Like basically, I can't move it. But
One and then
shifted.
left one.
Left one, down one.
So like that?
Yep.
Other way?
That's up, not down.
That,
Opposite.
left
Sounds
one.
good.
Yeah, that I like that one better.
Okay.
All right. And I'm concentrating now, and I think that takes effect when.
Let's see. No light can illuminate. Any creature that starts its turn takes 2d6. Any creature that ends its turn. Now it's on their turn, so it's the same as web.
Okay. Better than web. Ends their turn too. Oh no, it's the same as web. You got it. All right, that is my turn.
Yeah, they take extra at the end if they're still in it. All right, Riala.
Well, I think that ending them sooner than later is the best way to stay alive. So I'm gonna cast
Fireball.
Rhea doesn't play with fire.
Set the web on fire.
I'm gonna go to the right a little bit because I want to go down that hallway, but I don't know where the next swarm is, but I want to get them if I can. So can you lock it in just a little to the right? There we go. Perfect. And then
All the AoEs. I feel like I'm
Yeah.
playing Helldivers.
Yeah.
oh,
Left,
that's
left,
it.
up, right.
Okay, apparently this spell is broken, but I can link the description and subtract the spell slot manually.
All right, so you're dropping an ice storm on them.
That's a whole pile of nope.
That was kind of not a great roll.
I'm just thinking that. Oh,
All
Your
right,
second
so
one
that
before
Kind
is
of
a
bad roll.
dex.
Normally I do a lot more cold damage.
It's a dex save. As the webs kind of poof on them. Nope. So the first horde will fail, taking 21 damage. As they are hit by a bunch of ice from the ceiling falling on them, and they become wounded. The second horde. So yeah, several of them are crushed under the ice. Second horde is also going to dex save. Taking, well, they would make it. So, they would take
Do I roll something?
for what?
Oh, gotcha. Hers works right immediately. Got it. Never mind.
Yeah. Hers is she just dropped a bunch of ice on them, And I forgot, I think they are vulnerable to AoE. So they would actually take, the first group would actually
That was
take
my
another
hope.
21.
Nice.
That's what you said before.
That's.
Yeah, they're
That's part of-
resistant to
I was
normal and
thinking-
vulnerable to AoE effects.
I was considering tidal wave till you said that, and then I'm like, let's go big.
Second group would make it save, so it would take half, but that would just double to full. So it takes 21.
And I don't suppose I got the third group down the hall.
What third group? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. All right. Anyway, all right. So then I think that's it.
All right, Ophelia.
Okay, well, holy shit. I want to do AoE too, but I feel like I need to help my friends. I move forward.
Up, right, down,
meeting.
down, down.
Yeah, left, right, start, select. So I move forward, meeting this group head on, and then suddenly you guys see like a soft, warm glow emitting from my hands as I go around and touch Clank, Radu.
Thank you.
I'm gonna kind of move straight back through different terrain, and right here, touch Alwyn.
All right, so you touch everyone but Riala, basically.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
you all
there's
gain.
your guys'
Yeah.
healing. I should have updated it. Gorthar should be.
Radu.
What is it? Radu.
But you have Radu. You added me.
You got Radu and Crabdew.
Crabdew.
That's
Who am I
awesome.
missing
You
on
only
here?
get the 12 if you're in crab form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can only get 11. You're
Am I
not
missing
crab.
anybody?
No.
Okay, I think I got everybody. Whatever. Okay. And then. Does that still leave Radu at wounded? Or
You
is he
did get
like-
healing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kudo, you
got
got
it.
12. She ended next to you. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, because that was just my main action. Would I know that Radu is still severely wounded? Or is he just wounded?
He looks like he's still severely wounded, according to his mark.
Oh. Okay. That is what I just needed to make sure it didn't change. Okay. On that case, I am going to bonus action. Let me subtract one of my channel divinities. Boop boop. And then as my bonus action, I am going to cast a second level healing word on Radu as well. For 10.
All right. So
Thank
Radu,
you.
you gain another 10 healing from that.
And that is now my turn.
All right. Into the new round. The Ghoul Horde will start within a couple of things. So it has to make a dex save for the web. It would fail, becoming restrained.
Take that, cool horde.
It also starts within the Kudo AoE. So is that 2d6?
Yep.
All right, go for it.
Cold damage. 8.
So it would take 16 cold as its whole horde is being frozen, putting it to very wounded. And then it will try to break free, making a strength check as the ghouls rip and tear at the spider webs. Strength.
Come on, fail.
Is Rio saying give like
16?
disadvantage or anything? Oh, 16 meets it.
Okay, so it would tear out of the webbing. It's gonna
Is
go.
there a... Oh,
The snow and ice is still difficult terrain, but so is the tendrils, so.
10,
Oh
15.
no.
Ooh, yeah, I guess he's still up here, so they're just gonna surround him. And that all right, so that is it for them. They all kind of like rush up at you. Radu, what are you gonna do?
Am I still surrounded even though I've got a partner standing right here?
You are not.
Oh, I
I didn't-
misunderstood.
I didn't see Clank there because he was buried under a bunch of stuff for me. They couldn't have attacked him anyway.
I'm going to use a bonus action to rage.
Okay.
I have my emboldening bond on, and I'm just going to be whacking away.
All right. That is a
man.
crit.
Nice.
Yes.
So you would
Oh,
do.
wait. And I need to do a roll D8 for the wild rage.
Did you rage again?
Yes, I said I raged. Did a bonus action. So I rolled a 3, so that is an intangible spirit, which looks like a flump or a pixie, 5 feet within one of your creatures of choice.
Lumps are adorable.
Do you have brutal crit yet?
All right. So where's
This matters.
where's the flump gonna go?
I'm guessing right about there.
Okay.
Within 5 feet. Actually, within 5 feet of my choice. I'm going to actually put it in. Oh, I can't see that one. So, yeah, I'm going to do it right there.
Well,
So
Flump
within 5
does
feet.
AoE.
All right.
Just wish I
So
could see it.
your first attack hit for 13, which halves to 6. Okay.
Okay. And then my second attack.
Do you have brutal critical yet?
No.
No, he's a
Okay.
multi-class. Yeah, second attack
What
will
the-
crit again.
That's throwing me off.
And that will take down the horde. As you cut down the last of the ghouls. Alright, anything else?
With the flump is at the end of the current,
Yeah, he just
Turn the-
explodes, but they're already dead.
and it's beyond 5 feet of me, so okay. Darn. No, that's it.
Alright, the other ghoul horde
Oh, I
also
can use it again.
starts within your arms of Hadar. Trying to
And what?
dex save.
It's also, isn't it in my thing too?
It
Yeah.
is. What's the DC of your dex save, Kudo?
It's not. Is it? It's not deck save until the end. I think the beginning is just the. Let me paste it.
Damage.
The first one, no deck save. I don't think.
Okay. I see. Alright, so it would take 14 damage. And 16 would make it for your web, right? Clank.
Correct.
Okay.
Man, these guys are rolling good.
It's still gonna
So,
be.
yeah, they will be slowed down by the web. 10,
Yeah.
20, 30. And they're going to attack you, Clank.
They would.
Yay, they can't surround you.
They can't surround you, so no advantage. So yeah, they come at you attacking, but luckily you would dodge them, at least for the time being. Clank.
A deck save at the end of their turn.
Okay. To avoid your magic, they would fail,
17.
so they take 16, becoming wounded. It's more cold damage, freezes some of them solid. Alwyn. Or sorry,
Oh, I haven't
Clank.
gone yet. Cool. I was gonna say, am I able to move back without taking Napi?
You could get to there. Actually, I think if you move at all, you would have to disengage, or else they would get Napi on you.
That's kind of what I figured. And since that's the case, Ooh. I'm going to Thunder Punch.
All right. Yeah. 13 will strike, hitting the ghoul horde with a thunder punch for 6, marking
How
them.
does taunt work with the Thunder Gauntlets ability with the horde?
They would just all be taunted. Anything that would affect one of them just kind of affects all of them.
Gotcha.
The second one shouldn't have had the emboldening bond. I just was too lazy to unclick it.
All right. So you punch him again, or them again, doing another 4. All right. Anything else?
That is all.
All right. Alwyn.
I'm gonna move my favorite foe over to the next horde.
All right.
And first shot.
Pew. Yeah. 14 will strike.
Hey, I like it a lot.
All right. So they take 5. Or sorry, they would take 6 with that. Well, we have another d6. 11, 12, 14, so they would take 7. Okay, second shot. 15 will strike again. Doing another 13. Remind me, does favorite foe, does that work for all the attacks? I thought it was just one.
He didn't have it on.
Or you had Hunter's Mark, right? That's not favorite
Yeah.
foe. And this is Hunter's Mark, the spell that you're using?
No, this is favored foe.
But he didn't roll it
Oh.
with the first attack.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
he
I
rolled a
just
2.
didn't roll it.
Did he? Oh, I see. He rolled
Well,
it.
yeah,
manually.
secondary with it. So when you hit a creature with an attack roll, you can call upon your mystical bond.
Yeah,
Mark
so
target for 1 minute. So
yeah, but only the first time each
first
turn.
time on each of your turns. Okay,
Yeah,
you
so
are
it's-
correct. So it's just a flat 13. Sorry.
Alright, so they would take 6. Alright, and that would put them to badly wounded as you take down several of the horde with your quick shots. Okay, next is Kudo.
Okay.
Get 'em.
Wordlessly, Kudo casts Mind Sliver. You just see a trickle of blood run from his nose to cast this. DC 17 and save.
Okay, so they would fail, taking 5 psychic.
And 1d4 on their next save. Minus 1d4 on the next save. And that
Alright,
is with you.
Riala.
Okay, let's cast Aura of Vitality.
Alright, sending a bunch of healing energies into the area.
And I'll put the first charge on Radu.
Thank you.
That's all I got. That's action and bonus action.
Okay, so that would be it. Radu would gain 15. Ophelia.
Oh yeah. Okay. I am going to move up to here. Can you push those back so I can see exactly where Radu is? I'm pretty sure he's like right there. But
Yeah, put him on top. Oh, I can see
Yeah,
Clank
he's
now.
surrounded by dead ghouls.
He's buried in a pile of bodies.
He's up to his knees.
Yeah, I am just gonna come up and do the same thing. So I'm gonna come back up to my previous spot, and then I am going to use my second charge of Balm of Peace.
Alright, so everyone is hit by another Balm of Peace.
Except for Rhea, as I go right back. You go to Dink.
Alright, so you
Hey,
would
that's a
all,
good roll for Radu.
you would all gain
Thank
that
you.
amount. As more healing is distributed by your people.
17 plus 11 because I'm Crowdu too. No, just kidding.
Perfect, all according to plan.
No, this time
Um,
you would have gained less if you were Crabdew.
Yeah, I know.
Because
I was
Ophelia
just
is
adding it all together.
racist against crabs, apparently. Only on the second time, though.
He just wants
Can
crab
I-
legs.
Can I telekinetic shove this dude like the horde?
Uh,
Thing?
I believe that would affect it. It just affects it as if it were a normal
Oh,
creature.
and the snow and ice disappeared at the end of my turn.
Oh.
But the web is
if I-
still there. And the
He's
tendrils.
still in. Okay, so he's still in the radius of Arms Hadar,
Mm-hmm.
and he's on top of Clank.
Yeah, there are a couple of ghouls
I think-
surrounding Clank.
I'm just gonna say fuck it and just shove him back anyways.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Bye
like
bye. This is fun.
So
I feel so
let me-
powerful. Look, did you see all those ghouls I shoved with my mind?
Damn, Skippy.
So
Hey,
strength save.
good.
Oh no, they are
Oh.
not shoved.
I got premature excitation there. Sorry, saw the 14. I am then just gonna be like, huh? All right, that's it.
All right. So new round, Radu.
New flump.
Do you get those every round?
Yep. Let me
Oh,
put it up
yeah.
there again.
Because I know some of
Wild
those
magic
effects are
barbarian.
one time. Let's see. End of the current turn, the spirit explodes.
Summoning another spirit each turn as a bonus action.
Okay, so you can bonus action. So where are you putting this new flump?
Since I can't see in the darkness and whatnot, I'm going to put it right here,
All right.
so it's near it.
You can use a 5-foot spell effect to represent it, unless you until we have a flump token. Just place it where you would summon it.
Scrolling down for it, 5 foot.
Oh yeah, the zombie might be. Oh no, it's out of the fully. It's not fully in the darkness.
Okay, oh, there we go.
Okay.
Oh,
So you summon that as a bonus action from your magical rage.
yep. And I recopied it at the bottom so you don't have to look through each one. I'm trying to find a better macro so I can just
You
break it
could
down.
just yeah, like you can split them up into different macros if you wanted.
But
Like
that's
have
what
the
I'm doing.
initial yeah. Attack action.
So attacking. Yep. With emboldening.
Yeah, 13 will strike. If
Okay.
you're trying to get them off or
Yep.
friend. Doing 6 points of damage to the horde on the first attack. Oh, 8 would miss. 10
Does
would
10
miss
miss?
as well. Yeah.
Ah, darn. And that's my action.
All right. So at the end of your turn, go ahead and roll your flump damage.
Oh,
As the
D6.
creature explodes, giggling. So the horde will take
Dex.
10 points
Horde.
of damage.
Did you do a dex save already?
Oh, is it a dex save? Hang on.
Oh, I guess that triggers the mind sliver then.
All right, dex save minus a d4.
nice.
Ooh, minus a d4 from that.
That's still better than me.
Yeah, I think that's going to beat it regardless. So yeah, it would make the save, dodging out of the way of the thing. And I'm guessing that is it for you?
Yep.
Okay, so the horde
Start from
starts
the web, it has
within
to
the
make a dex
webbing.
save. Yeah. And kudos damage.
Okay, so it makes the
It
dex
makes it.
save,
Yeah.
but it will take 18 damage from your slurping. And the last of the ghouls will be consumed by your hunger, ending the battle.
All right.
End it with a slurp.
What do you want to do?
Now it's short rest in the rope trick. Right?
But look at all this essence.
Oh my god.
Why we can't have nice things?
Yeah, we can collect the essence first. I'm afraid more come down the ways. Oh, wait! Look at Rio go.
Hmm?
Radu.
I did.
Clink.
I didn't need that much. I'm only 1 hit point down now.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well,
Radu is
I
hurting
need the
with
healing
vitality.
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Your
was
weapon's
gonna.
very down.
So, Ophelia. So, Radu take the first. Ophelia take the next 3. Clank take the next 3. And then, who else needs the last 2? That I haven't rolled yet.
This guy right here.
I actually may need one more, Rhea.
Okay.
Hold on, let me do the math here. That's 40.
You got 30.
No, that
40, you got 40.
40 will make me almost full. Almost feeling.
I have 2 more.
Tip
How
of
you
my
looking?
game.
Fine.
Matt, did you hear?
Are you muted, buddy?
Oh. Gotta speak in his language.
I was muted and away. I would say give him to our barbarian friend.
So you
Nope.
got. Well, he doesn't need any
He's
more.
full.
He's full.
Oh,
and
he is?
you
Just
got
about.
30, and you've already gotten 39, Clank. Do you need any more?
Oh, I can't take any more.
Okay. Then
Oh,
Ophelia. you
I
get-
mean, I can. Yeah, I'll take the
we
last
get
one.
the last
Okay.
2.
I
Then.
wanted to take
Thank you.
20.
Wait. Owen, you okay? I'll give you 1.
Oh,
Oh, remember, you can't tell them the amounts. You can just tell them I need healing still.
20-ish.
Well, it's whatever it rolls. Yeah.
Duran fruits.
Alright, so you would gain 12.
My bad.
That surprisingly worked out pretty well, Rhea. That wasn't too bad.
Well done.
yeah, no longer need any sort of rest. But I will gladly cast a rope trick for anybody who needs.
So we would get
Oh.
Ophelia's bombs back. What else?
But if that's it, then we can
And
also.
And my blood vial too as well. I can
I
recharge on my psionic powers.
cool. Then I will walk to this corner and take my belt off.
Are we looting, or are we just gonna skip the ghouls?
Oh, I thought we did already. My
I
bad.
want to loot first, yeah.
Alright.
Well,
I think you
Clank can do
started
that.
when I was finishing off my heals, but I needed to do that pretty quick after the combat ended. Sorry.
I'm taking up guard position.
It's strange, but you see Kudo start casting Mind Sliver on himself, trying to injure himself a little bit
Why?
in order to make the blood vial work.
Oh, gotcha. You could just use your little claws and scratch yourself.
Well, I'm resistant to Mind Sliver, so
Oh,
Ghoul Horde Essence is up.
nice. Okay. Rope trick it is then. Everybody follow Clank.
Alright, so you take a minute to cast Rope Trick. So is everyone going up to where the rope trick is, or are people still camping down below?
Radu, you
No,
should totally hop up
everybody's-
here.
Oh, yeah.
The rope trick.
I'm planning to be last one up just in case something comes down the pipe.
Alright, you do have to be
I go-
adjacent to Clank if you want to get in.
And take the
I go
little.
in not because I need to, but I'm just curious. Um,
And take the little wisps off you, Radu, if you are at full health.
I'm not. I'm down a little, but it's
Oh, okay.
so
Gotcha.
insignificant it's not worth it. But it still represents that I'm not 100%.
Alright, so we're passing time in the rope trick. Except for Ophelia, who's waiting outside.
Oh yeah, I'm going in as well.
Oh, it's too late.
I
Sorry.
want to be a real
Oh
girl.
no!
It's never too late. I'll drop the rope down, so
She doesn't even know where it is.
She sees a rope hanging out of the ground. Hanging.
Clank, where are you?
It's over in the darkness. She can't see it.
Like,
All
What?
right,
his head
all right, all right. She found it.
out.
Oh, stop
Proud
moving.
of
You
you.
found it already. Alright, so you would climb up as well, entering the rope trick and passing an hour up here, or attempting to. So Clank, you did a second level spell.
Correct.
And that-
Now I'm out. Now I'm feeling not as energized.
Alright, so you can see out below, down the little hole there. You hear more snarling coming from somewhere, but you don't see it below you. An hour would pass, so if you want, go ahead and spend a short rest to benefit from it.
Lovely.
And perhaps one of us should just kind of peer out before we climb down, just to kind of take a look around.
I'll gladly do it.
Since we're only able to see kind of very limited tunnel vision downward. See if there's anything entered the room.
Alright, I'll let everyone do what they need to do for their rest.
Oh, it pops after 1 hour anyway, so I guess we're
this
down.
is the first
Yeah.
short rest of the day, right?
Yes.
It is, yeah.
I'm gonna
is-
skip it. I'm just gonna skip it because I don't get anything from it.
Alright, so yeah, you would be forced down after the hour. Luckily, there is nothing in here that would attack you. So you all come down the rope trick.
That's a nice trick, Clank.
Thank you. I imagine it's not the rope trick you thought it was.
You would see several of the ghoul horde have been partially eaten by something.
Fantastic. How pleasant.
Can I take a sneak peek down the hall without like having my character all the way out? See if there's anything there.
Yeah, so if you peek out, you would see the hallway, but you don't see any creatures. You do still
Okay.
hear noises coming from there.
I throw emboldening bond back up on the three of us. Clank, put it back on yourself as well.
Thank you.
Do we shove these corpses down in the hole? Plug it up, perhaps, and
Only
clear it away.
5 feet.
That sounds wise.
Sure.
Right? So
Depending
you,
on how much time it would take.
it'd
Yeah,
probably
it's
take
gonna-
like 10 minutes.
I'm
Yeah,
pushing.
So I would wait until do emboldening bond until after.
I'm gonna stand
Well,
back. super
unfortunately, you have already cast it because you didn't know they
So
were
I would
going to
say-
suggest that.
We should go.
Let us move forward.
Does anyone still need light? Kudo, you need light?
I need light.
Okay.
Give me the goggles.
When it comes to a tee up
None of
ahead.
us have
Wait,
goggles.
Alright, so yeah, as you're making your way down the hallway, you would see the hallway turns north and south, but also continues to the east.
I hold my hand up for them to wait, and I look up.
Could you
And look
take the
down.
rage off yourself?
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
I'll
I
do
thought
it.
I took it off.
There.
Oh, thank you. You beat me to it.
So if you look north, you can peek out if you want. Oh, am I not able to see through your character's eyes? Hang on. All right. So if you look north, you would see. Looks like the darkness goes further than your vision. Same thing with south. Though if you look to the east of you, there's a turn here
Yep.
and a door over here, just at the edge of your vision.
Is there any sound coming from any direction?
Yeah, you hear to the south more sounds of kind of claws scraping and like teeth gnashing, growling.
I scoot over to here and then look around the corner to see if it's within my view. And
No,
then-
it would still go out of your vision. You'd
And
also
then I'm gonna go-
notice some water dripping out of this pipe here.
I can't see much further. The pipe up there ends shortly up the hallway.
It goes
There's
into the
noise.
ground.
There's noise down here. There's a door over here and another passageway over here. I'm worried about the guys down here, but
Based
Choose the
on
path.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Perhaps we should choose the path of least resistance, no?
so
Okay.
check north then? Is that what you mean? Or
East?
Away
from
from
the
the
sound?
towns, I think.
and look down this again.
So as you peek down this hallway, do you have a light source right now?
Nope, just my dark vision.
All right. Give me a stealth check since you were peeking. All right. So you don't
You also have emboldening bond. Sorry.
see anything, but you hear something moving around in the darkness down here.
Is about the same
Possibly,
distance as the other group.
Multiple somethings. What other group?
You said there was noise in the south. Was that this one?
Yes, but it wasn't as pronounced.
I'm gonna go back, wave them back while I'm going back.
Like this one, you're pretty sure there is something down the hallway a bit. This is just general noises.
Okay, it looks like there
We
might.
don't-
All right. Sounds
Okay.
like there's a little bit down this first one, but we're probably going to get hit by this group over here in the second one, which might call the first one.
Yeah, we don't want to leave anything behind us.
Agreed. Let's not. It's pinned from behind as well. Perhaps we should clear that group out then.
Okay, this one sounds like a bigger. Oh, either one we're going to get pinned. So this one looks. If they're intelligent enough, I think this one would be the better one to go to because they're closer
If
in
we
sound.
What if we laid some traps and made some noise and brought them to us?
Ooh.
I'm
I
willing
could
to
lay
be.
down I could lay down some spikes that would be invisible if they don't see me cast them.
Okay.
Why don't we do a quick 10-minute break since we're a little over halfway before you guys continue.
Okay.
Good.
And yeah, we'll pick it up in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Man, too bad I don't have seeming yet. Could have just pretended to be ghouls.
But do we smell like ghouls?
We just go back
Who's
to
got
the
prestidigitation? Yeah.
Yeah, we could just.
We're just
run
gonna
in.
roll in the guts of the ones we've already killed.
Yeah. You guys seen Walking Dead or whatever?
Roll in the guts.
Oh, did they do that in Walking Dead? I've seen it in what's the Shaun of the Dead?
Walking Dead too. Yeah.
That one was fantastic. That's such a good movie.
common zombie strategy. Rhea, I have caltrops and ball bearings if we want to cut off one of these hallways.
I think that might not
So
be a
that
bad
you can
idea. I mean, it's
save
not
your-
gonna
oh.
change the battle, but it could give us a warning or slow them for a turn. You know.
Caltrops are pretty good against slow dex enemies.
Okay.
But these guys seem pretty high dex. They
Yeah, they
saved
kept making
against
the
all
dex
of my
saves
webs.
The web, yeah.
They just get lucky. I think they just got lucky.
Must have.
The DC
Wait.
15. That ain't no joke.
Yeah.
So I definitely think if we want to try and kind of pick our battleground and draw them to us, then we could definitely, I think, caltrops, ball bearings, spike growth. We could definitely like give ourselves some not advantage in the mechanical sense, but some advantages for the first round or two. You know.
And
I
then,
like the. My
yeah,
only
go
fear.
ahead, Kudo.
My only fear is that we attract too many of them.
More than we
Yeah.
want. Yeah. We could always.
We can negate a numerical advantage by funneling them into this hallway. So if like me and Radu or Ophelia set up a little bit down this hallway, yeah, gives us the opportunity to take them.
We also don't know what else is in these
That is true.
dungeons. Perhaps we might attract more than just schools.
That is true. You know, we have seen
The
Yeah.
We didn't hear
revenant.
any noises from the north, but that we don't know how far it goes, so there might be something there eventually.
Yeah, I think was a Zutan mentioned
Yeah.
that there was Alhun down here.
Zhutan did.
Well, I don't know that they would sound like scratching. We heard scratching, right?
Sure.
Very
But,
large rats.
Well, if they're just beasts down here, then we can leave them be. But if they are more undead, like these ghouls that feast on each other and that are mindless, then let's clear them.
Yeah. So I guess we should vote because Kudo doesn't really want to make too much of a racket.
And we don't have to. That was just it was a suggestion. Ria's not like married to the plan of us like standing our ground here and
It's a decent suggestion. So
Go ahead, Radu.
It's a good place because that would mean it'd just be the frontliners being attacked in addition to the traps. But
I also worry about if we move forward, if we try to go into any of these spaces, then we don't know what the layout's going to be or what the numbers are going to be, and we might have less of a funnel, like Clank was saying, than what we have here. But we have no way of knowing.
Ophelia, do you have any thoughts?
Tries not to think.
I'm the barbarian. That's my line.
My line.
Alan, what are your thoughts? Do you, I really fear people being behind us and us being attacked on two different sides.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of a pincer movement, but if we can knock down some enemies here and keep moving without having, back-to-back battles, I've got more arrows.
I have good movement, so I could easily do dash action and get people's attention and drag them back this way and get them to chase me so we can get them facing us from one direction.
By people, you mean 2 at a time, right?
I could also summon a familiar or a fey friend to scout and or attract if you think that would be less noisy.
So, Kudo, you're kind of saying that we move forward without drawing attention to ourselves.
No, I just don't want to make a racket and announce our
That we're
presence
here. Yeah.
Draw multiple packs, yeah.
So I feel that Ria's idea of Ria and Radu's idea of luring them in other means might be a safer bet if we wish to set up that funnel.
Cool. That sounds good to me. Any other thoughts? Anybody want to go? Add anything?
Divide and conquer, yeah.
If we draw them to this point where we're standing now, then we still might be close enough that we will draw more before we can finish off the initial ones. If we are successful in drawing just a few.
Yeah. So are you saying draw them and fall back a little bit into that room we were just fighting in?
If we're gonna try to do a quiet draws, then yes, that might be the way to go. Like if we're gonna try and whatever our plan to like if I send in a familiar or something and try to draw maybe a few, then it shouldn't be as noisy as us, making a racket and drawing. Well, I don't know. I'm obviously speculating, so.
Alan, where's the best place for your bows?
Long hallways with one person directly in front of me.
Also, Alan, don't forget, I think you can climb. I've seen you climb trees before. I assume you
I'm
can
just
climb these
scared of
walls and
heights.
get on the ceiling.
Well, the pipe should give height as well.
The pipe is 5 feet up, if I remember correctly, or like
Ooh.
3 to 5 feet or something. Like it's a big pipe that we can stand on.
Silly
pipe
bird,
is
I have the high ground.
This pipe is interesting. I wonder if we could cut a hole in it and enter, and use that as another route. But
I'm worried that it's filled.
With poo.
Well, the water's coming out of the hole of the pipe over here. I actually was I was going to ask Lou if the water, because he mentioned that there was water leaking out of it. I was going to ask him if it was like fetid water or if it seemed fresh and normal. Hmm. Let's see.
So it sounds like we might back up a few feet, let Radu or Rhea draw attention, and then kill them all.
indeed.
All right, 1/2
Uh,
CX. So
Should we drop caltrops or ball bearings anywhere to slow people down, or just let it go?
Whatever you desire.
If we back up a bit, so the party, the casters could be out in that room, and then
Yeah.
let's say
frontliners right at the.
me right about here. That would give us a large number, and then we can toss out stuff.
In the hallway.
Me and somebody else. I'm guessing it's going to be Clank because between
Clank
your
the
armor and
tank.
yep. And then we could litter this hallway with spells or something that causes damage or slows them down.
All right.
Cool.
So, should I bring out a familiar and see if we can lure anything from down here where we heard some scratching?
I would prefer that over sending Radu in, but
If it doesn't work, we can try the next idea. It's just
Okay. Yeah.
it's a
The furthest hallway is definitely going to come up once we make noise. So having it back here sounds like a good plan.
Let's back up and see if we can draw whatever's scratching down here a little closer to the room we just fought in.
all right, Radu. As if I wasn't listening before, where was the place I should put the ball bearings? Caltrop
Where
down.
you're standing.
Okay.
I'm going to be the front right here. So that means we can get more to pack in
next to you.
in the hallway.
Oh, are we staying in the hallway or are we coming back into
Yes,
the
because no. We're going to remain in the hallway to act as a wall.
Right, but I thought we were
Oh, you mean
back a little bit. Okay, I see where
back here. You
gotcha.
want us back here?
No, that's fine. I had stepped down and I didn't realize you had moved, so you're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the ball bearings will not stay on the pipe. Just FYI, they would only go on the floor next to it.
Cool. So then maybe I put them in the water. Well,
I would just say that to
Put them
funnel.
like right here, or like one more block south, Matt, so you can get
that's what I was trying to do, but I'm
Like
blocked by the wall.
this one, and this one.
Yeah. What were you
I'm not
saying,
sure.
Radu? Or Kudo?
I'm not sure if it would be best to place my hunger of Hadar or tentacles in such a narrow hallway, but
I'll put the spikes down, but I'll wait until my familiar is on its way. Are we ready to try the familiar route and then we'll see where we go from there?
sounds good.
Lou, would a cat, like a common house cat, be able to pick its way around the ball bearings and such?
Um,
Or would they impede it?
I guess if they were going like at
I think we could go on the pipe.
speed,
Go on the pipe.
can go on the pipe. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna spend one of my wild shape charges to summon like a house cat, and I'm gonna have her walk along the pipes
Okay.
and then go down this way and see what she can see. And if she sees something, she's gonna mew and like start like walking backwards so that it'll hopefully follow her.
Could I put the ball bearings in those 3 squares?
Sure.
And then just as the cat disappears out of my sight down this way, I will put down a spike growth in this area.
Go ahead and place it.
Okay, and that's 20-foot radius. Okay, so I'll do it like that. Something like that. It's not, it doesn't matter too much since it's all
Oh,
most of it. Yeah. And then let me cast that. So
All
is
right.
spike growth difficult terrain?
yes,
It
and it
is.
also
Okay.
if they don't see me cast it, then it's much more effective and it damages them. So
That's awesome. I should not have laid down those ball bearings, but that's okay.
So the cat is going down that way. No, you can't see through its eyes or anything, right?
well, I could lean against the
is,
wall and I could let me switch to its senses, but I'll let the party know that for a moment I will not be aware of my own bearings. So, but yeah, I'll switch to its senses.
Okay.
I'll come over here and like lean against the wall so that I don't like fall over.
Do the cats have night vision?
Oh, I hope so. I assumed they did. Let me find it.
They don't, which is
oh
weird.
no.
Do they not? You know, wolves don't either, and it's so dumb. All right. I
So,
totally thought they had night vision.
I don't think they do. Double
Can I?
check.
No, you're right. I don't see it. Can I change Lou, or are we?
at this point, you would have to summon a new one.
Okay. Well, let's see what the cat does.
Nice.
I guess me using her senses doesn't matter then if she can
You just see
see.
darkness. The cat
You
seems
sure?
nervous. She can't really see very well as she's walking along the pipe.
What kind of cat are you?
And you would hear a hissing sound, and then the cat would be gone.
Okay. Guys, I could try one more time with a flying creature if that would be improvement. A flying creature that doesn't need light. Apologies for my
Yes, perhaps.
a bat. Yeah, exactly. That was going to be the plan.
Or we bang on the pipes.
Why don't
Not
we
too
do that?
loudly though.
No.
We're trying to just get the people from this one hallway. So yeah, before too long it's gone on the spike growth, I would go ahead and summon a bat and send it. And again, I don't want it to like run into creatures. I just want it to kind of go into the room, and then if it sees something, kind of flutter around, see if it can get its attention and draw it towards us.
All right, so.
And I almost never use my wild shapes, so if this doesn't work, we just try something else, guys.
Bang the pipes.
No, quietly knock on the pipes or tap the pipes. Maybe not bang.
Alright, so your bat would fly over there. Looking through its sight, you would see 4 ghouls hanging out in the hallway to the south.
Can it trill or do its little bat whatever and flap, flap, flap and make some commotion? Like, not like, it's not going to run right up to the ghouls, but like make some commotion, like right kind of at the edge of the hallway and try to fly away.
Alright, so the bat is going to make a commotion, kind of surprising the ghouls, but as they see it flying away, you would see them kind of chasing after it.
Perfect.
How much damage does your spike growth do?
Oh, great question. It's 2d4 for every 5 feet.
Okay. So give me 8d4.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So a ghoul comes running around the corner here, seeing the group and hissing. Give me initiative rolls. So it looks like it's pretty beat up from being spiked a bunch.
It's been
Emboldening bond.
spiked.
Oof. Worst.
Alright, so Alwyn, you would be the first to act.
I gotta.
What do you
update
want to
mine.
do? Alright, so Alwyn takes
No
aim,
do.
firing his longbow. And that would strike the ghoul, killing it. Yeah.
Like, what are you doing? Get out of the spikes.
Did Clank go into the spikes? So 2d4
Oh,
to
no.
Clank.
No, I did not mean to.
Yeah, man, at least.
I don't think you were paying
It's not even your
attention.
turn.
Technically they are
Yeah.
hidden, and yeah, it's not your turn yet.
That was
Alright.
a typo.
So Alwyn, your turn is ending unless you tell me something else you're doing.
You would have to
Nope.
move from my square, wouldn't you, in order to shoot?
Yes, you would have had to have backed up because technically you were on Clank.
I didn't even
Cool.
realize I was on Clank. So I will be right behind
That's what she
Clank.
said.
It will still play the same. We're good.
Alright. So another ghoul comes running down the hallway. I need another 4d8. Or sorry, 8d4. That one would die. Radu.
Without mute, I'm withholding my attack. So which one's the hold off my attack one?
You readying an action?
Yeah.
There's no thing for that. You just remember that you're doing that.
Oh,
Alright.
okay. I thought you had something. So yep, I'm waiting for them to get in front of us, and then I'm going to strike one.
Alright, Radu's turn is ending. Riala.
Can you reorder the turn order, Lou? Because we added emboldening bonds.
I'll do it next turn. Riala, what are you doing? It's fine. There's nothing to strike right now anyway, right?
You might be muted, Rhea.
Sorry, I'm getting all kinds of weather alerts. It's storming bad here. I'm gonna hold a sacred flame if I see something. And then I'm
So
gonna have.
as a warning, you will have to concentrate to do that.
Oh, then I won't. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hang out here. I'll dodge. Kind of pointless, but yeah, I will have my bat fly this way.
Yeah, I assume the bat's already like over here at this point.
Oh, okay, good, yeah. Get
Hey,
him out of the picture. That's all. I'll just hang out. That's my.
Someone keep an eye on the holes that are behind us in case.
Alright, Clank.
Yeah, I'm actively listening for any movement in those holes.
I am just gonna dodge.
Alright, so you're dodging. Another ghoul is running. Wait. No, that's the dead one. Never mind. Ophelia.
I am going to use my reaction to do a blessed sacred flame on the first guy I see coming around the corner.
Alright, so you begin concentrating as you hold the spell. The ghoul is going to come rushing up, so I need 8d4. Yeah. 8d4. 8d4.
8d4. 8d4.
Alright, that one dies as you sacred flame it. Kudo.
Sorry, I took that roll. But anyways, Kudo will. You see a mote of fire flicker in his palm as he readies a firebolt for the next zombie.
Alright, you are concentrating on that. Another ghoul needs 8d4. And a firebolt attack.
Ah, god damn it.
13 will strike. Doing 10.
Is Rhea still AFK? I'll do it again.
It says tornado. She said tornado sirens are sounding.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Ruh-roh. Alright, so another 8d4. And that one is dead as well. Alright, so that is it. The 4 ghouls that were in the hallway are slain.
Well, since this spike growth up, maybe we do bang on the spike.
You want to try to attract more of them?
Yeah, can we attract them with Rhea's familiar, or you guys want to play the steel drums?
Steel drums.
Okay. So be
Yeah,
it.
let the familiar
About
will
no.
go and do the familiar will go and do whatever to try and pull some more.
Okay.
Nice.
But subtly, quietly, yeah.
So it's going down the same hallway as before?
Yeah, we might as well check that room a little closer since it kind of went in and came back out quickly, in case there's any it missed in the first room. But yeah, try that first, and then if it's empty, what do you guys think? Should it try the next hallway where something sounded bigger?
Indeed.
Alright, so
Seems to be working quite nicely.
the familiar is going to go back down that way. And it would fly out of your vision because it gets too far away. So you're kind of waiting there in anticipation.
Okay.
And a moment later, you hear it squeaking as it comes flying back.
With something hot on its heels?
Well, I need initiative rolls.
Oh, okay.
Again.
Again.
Hey, this is working, guys.
Devolving bond.
Oh, I'm glad I have.
Oh my god.
Reggie's got a good EV roll.
My EVs have been pretty good all night. I'm just waiting for the tracker to come up so I can update.
Adjust it. Yeah.
Rhea has moved successfully to the basement out of the storm's way. D&D still priority though. I like her mentality.
You good, Mikey? I feel like you're not too far from her.
She'll never leave an ally behind. I don't hear no tornado sirens, man. I don't know, man. I hear some thunder, but I'm like, whatever, dude. Good
It's just
enough.
thunder. It's just a normal Midwestern thunderstorm in May.
I miss thunderstorms. Well, I'm glad I don't get them here in Portland because we're Fire Nation here.
Alright, I need...
Everything changed when you guys attacked.
Yeah, I need 8d8 again. Or sorry, 8d4.
Do we have the initiative tracker? Or is it not necessary at this
Not yet.
point? Nice.
So, this time,
It's going to be, yep.
a large group of ghouls comes down the hallway taking 40 points of damage.
Here they come.
Give me initiative rolls. Oh wait, you did already. Hang on. Let me roll for them.
Are initiated.
Alright, initiatives are up. I'll give you a moment to adjust for D4s.
Oh. That's scary, dude.
Yeah, our front line's slow.
That's what my teachers have always told me.
Alright, hopefully everyone is adjusted. So the first act is going to be one of the hordes.
1. Oh!
Alright, so I need 4d4 of damage. You hear a bunch of noise down the hallway. Alright, so 22.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Are there ball bearings here, by any chance?
There were, but they don't seem to be affecting the ghoul enough to stop them. The
Gotcha.
ghouls, because they're like going up on the pipes and they're kind of all over the place. So that is it for that group. Riala.
I think I'm gonna cast. Let's see. This is 10 by 30. I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave.
Okay.
And have it go, like, start here and go down the hallway as far as I can.
How far does it go?
30 feet.
All right.
Oh, did it not post? Oh, let me do that again. All of my spells are broken. All right, I'll just link it and then crack the spell slot.
All right, so there is a sudden explosion of water rising up from the ground as you summon a tidal wave. So they have to make a dex save. They would fail, taking 30 points of damage and becoming badly wounded. As the at least the first group, as the wave
Okay.
crashes through them.
Oh, does the other group? Was the other group in range?
There was another group in range. Okay, so that one would make it. Do they take
Okay.
half or nothing?
Oh, and the first group is knocked prone.
Half.
They take half, but they're not knocked prone. The second group, so 48.
Alright, so they would take 15.
Oh, same roll. Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right,
Alright.
and that's my turn. I'm gonna save my bonus actions.
Alright, so you hear some more noise as another group comes into view over here. Running around the corner. Yeah. They would take 64. Actually, they would be dashing. So they're going to come up to here. 6, 8, 10, 12. So 16d4.
$16d4, what?
It's another 10d4 because they're rushing down the hall.
That's crazy though.
Alright, so 60.
48.
20, 48 plus another 30 is 78.
78.
So
Damn,
they are
big maths.
badly wounded as they're rushing through all these spiky bits.
As long as they don't see you put it down, spike growth is so good. If they see you put it down, it's not as effective.
I mean, even if they see you, it's
True.
great. Because what are they gonna do?
Alright,
Well, yeah,
They come up good here.
Yeah.
They
So,
gotta come at us, bro.
another
I guess it
horde
depends on their
comes into
intelligence
view.
too.
Give me 4d6 or 66, or sorry, 64.
I raise you 66.
Bingo.
So 32. Okay. As, they're all getting spiked in the hallway trying to get to you. Ophelia.
Shit, I don't even know what to do here. This is like you guys are just cleaning up house. Like, do I burn a spell slot? I'm just thinking this to myself.
Yourself says yes.
Mm. You know what? I will. Alright, I'll use another third level.
To do what?
Do I want to do that? Yeah. Yeah, I will.
Bending?
For Spirit Guardians.
All right.
Yeah.
Obviously, Blender's going up, and it's AoE, so, like, yeah, that's going up. Okay. I am out of their range, so I am going to move back to be right out of their range. And then I want to pool all of them on top of Clank and Radu. This first group in front.
So you are attempting to pull them. I'm gonna say I'm not sure if that would actually pull them all. I think it probably wouldn't be effective enough to pull them all. Maybe you could pull like one of them. Because yeah, that wouldn't make
Which
much
you said
sense.
last time.
Yeah, but
she
now
has
I'm
power
thinking
again.
about it. It doesn't it's not making much sense to me.
Yeah.
So I guess you could pull one of them, and do yeah, exactly. It's kind of experimenting here. So I'd say it would probably have to be like an area of effect type thing to affect them.
Okay. In that case, as my bonus action, I'm going to shove Radu forward with it. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm just gonna put that up, and then yeah, I mean, I guess I really don't have anything. I'm going to hang out here. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Kudo.
Kudo bows to Rhea. This is working out excellently. I think I will reserve my energies, and I will cast Firebolt at the one in front of them.
Siren stopped.
Alright, so you hurl a firebolt. Yeah, 16 will strike the horde, doing 6 points of fire damage to it.
End of turn.
Okay. Next up is going to be Alwyn. Are you there, Alwyn?
I am.
You might need to add Ray to the order as well. I don't see her.
I just figured it was easier to have her go right after me than doing her initiative and then moving it back to mine. And
well, I need it for the usage of her reaction, so I can track it.
Oh, all right. So
and any other effects on her. Because yeah, those unfortunately can only be tracked through the initiative thing.
Oh, all right. My bad. I apologize.
Oh, no worries.
12, 19. She's 12, 20.
Yeah, I mean, for right now, it's not as important. So if you want to just take your turn, that's fine, and just do it like during the rest of the people's turns.
Okay, so obviously group in front of us. That'll crit.
All right. So that's 16, half to 8. So you shoot, taking down the last few, trying to get through.
Okay. And then this one's still up, right?
Well, both those groups are still up.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll just go down the line then. Next in line.
So these guys are prone right now because they were knocked over by the tidal wave.
Okay.
Since that is an AoE effect, it could affect all of them.
Gotcha.
All right, so you fire
we'll
at the
go
guys
back line.
over there.
13.
Yeah, 13 will strike. Doing
Just 13 plus 5, 18.
so 9 points as you fire down. It's them coming down the hallway. A couple more go
How
down.
come it's halved?
Because they're a horde. Unless it's an AoE effect, they take half damage.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Duly noted.
Anything else? Like, you would kill a few of them, but there's like basically 9
that
guys
makes
coming.
sense. Yep. Nope. That'll do it. Ray dodge.
Alright, so you hear more noise coming from the south. Though you don't see anything just yet. No damage roll this turn. Another ghoul horde. This one's dead. Radu, what are you gonna do?
Check my mic first. It's on. And if they're not in range of me, are they in range of me or no?
They are. No, those guys are too far. Or if you're talking about melee, then no, they're not.
Yeah, then what I'm going to do is cast a spell at 2nd level.
Okay.
And so I gain 10 temporary hit points for the duration and got my shield up, and that's my action.
All right, Clank.
I'm guessing you're on mute.
I totally am. The horde in front of me. I am going to try to frostbite or ray of frost.
Okay.
While they're prone. So it reduces their speed by 10 feet.
So 23 is gonna, or 21 because they're prone, is gonna strike, doing 5 points of damage.
And reducing their speed.
Alright, so that does not target multiple, so it wouldn't reduce their speed. Because yeah, it was like a huge group basically.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Cool. And that's my turn.
Alright. Yeah. I think that seems like a fair mechanic. They do take a lot from AoE, so it makes sense. Like, it's hard to really affect them with other things. Alright, so the other ghoul horde is going to come rushing up. They will have to dash.
Bum rushing, if you will.
Let's see. So they would move here, getting to the edge here. So 10d4 damage. 27, so that would be 50. Yeah, that would take them down. It's there's basically bodies like stuck on spikes all over the place.
I feel much more effective this combat than the last.
You're making great use of the terrain.
Riala.
So I think I'll just maybe shoot up Sacred Flame in there. Not really important what I do with my turn, I think.
Alright, firing at the downed ones. So dex save.
Oh no, not the well.
The ones
Are
on the
these
ground.
Down? Oh yeah, gotcha.
So yeah,
Well, in
that would
case- actually since. Oh yeah, so okay, yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
so yeah, what's the damage? 13, so they would take 6.
That's all. My turn.
Searing them a bit. The ghoul horde goes. So it's going to have to dash as well to get through all this difficult terrain. So it would go 5, so another 10d4.
And that also enters the aura.
Oh, they're
Nice.
already dead.
I don't even need to frickin' cast my aura.
Yeah,
Think about it.
the spikes are just like completely annihilating them. All right, Ophelia.
And the ball bearings.
Yeah, the ball bearings are helping.
Can't forget those ball bearings. I guess on this group back here, I'm gonna. I am going to holy dong it. It's been a while for the holy dong, for the blessed dong.
She does just want to draw more, so she's down for it.
All right. Yeah, that is gonna hit them.
I hope they hear the bell ringing.
So what
The
is that?
bell of
A
their life.
con save? No, wisdom save. Okay, that would fail.
Ew. Okay, so that is 2d12 plus a d8.
All right. So 17. So that would be 8 points, which will annihilate the last few. Anything else?
Do I hear anything else going on coming up these
Yeah,
tunnels?
you hear movement from back here.
Oh, then yeah, I am just going to chill here then. And end my turn.
Alright, Kudo.
All right. Where did we hear movement? Which tunnel? This one or the further back one?
The south one. The first one.
This one. Okay. I'm going to move up here 20 feet, and I'm going to cast Minor Illusion
Okay.
of the same cat that a cat that looks like the same thing as what Rhea casted the first time. This one
Is not affected by spikes.
just a little translucent looking, yeah, and it's like sitting right here.
Nice.
Alright.
That's my turn.
Go ahead and link that. So, Alwyn.
Ah, yes.
Minor illusion. Okay. There's a cat stone object. It would be an object.
Oh, it can't be a cat.
You could make like a statue of a cat, but yeah. Minor illusion is
Oh.
just supposed to be objects.
Okay. Can I make it look like a nice, juicy zombie steak then?
Sure. It's a steak. Technically an object. Go ahead, Alwyn. What are you doing?
I don't see any active targets, do I?
No, you hear more of them coming, but you don't see any yet.
You see a steak.
There's a juicy steak in the spikes. It's very weird.
How would I do that? I'd have to. How close is that to me? Oh, it doesn't. Let's see here. I need info. Oh, that's only a range of 5 feet. Ready in action, I guess.
Okay.
I don't see anything. Yeah. Kind of man-locked instead of land-locked. Yeah. Ready in action and move on.
Alright, so you ready a shot. Your Drake is kind of hanging out.
Yeah, she's gonna dodge.
Alright, so the ghoul horde is coming down the hallway. 6, 8. So I need 10. Yeah, 10d4. And you get a shot at them at this point with a reaction. Yeah.
Okay, so I will go ahead and make that reaction shot. Why is it locked up? What the hell? Okay, come on, baby.
Alright, so you
Thank you.
spend your reaction. 23 will strike. Doing
No,
6. Or, yeah, 6
12.
points. Halved because it's a horde. That would wound it. And it's going to continue for another 4d4.
If I'm reacting, can Ray react on my reaction? I meant to ask that. Because she
Uh,
didn't take anything but the dodge action.
She
and it
can't
says for
ready
little people-
actions unless you spend your reaction to have her ready one.
Okay, so that would not work. Okay, thank you.
Riala, I need a damage roll from you.
Oh, how much?
That would be 4d4.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what just happened there.
Alright, and they take 20 points from the radiant, and another 20, which will put them down. Alright, things are now quiet.
The
My
bat,
spell did a thing!
the bat's gonna go do another pass and see if if it can draw anything more.
So the bat flies back down and around the immediate area, but there are no more enemies in those halls.
And it went down this way, right?
Yeah.
What about over here?
All right. So it comes back. At this point, 5 minutes would have passed in
Okay.
terms of the spell that Ophelia is using. So it is
Okay.
now
So Aura's
10,
gone.
40. I thought it lasted 10 minutes.
Oh,
The
my
spike lasts 10 minutes. I don't think
Guardians.
our Guardians does.
No, Spirit
Well, the
Guardians last 10
embalming bond
minutes.
does. It does? Cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Spirit
Then you're
Guardians is
good.
10 minutes.
And Ophelia, you've got a couple more minutes than the spikes because you cast yours a little bit later.
The spikes are also 10 minutes.
Correct.
All right. So yeah, the bat would fly over in the other direction, but not find anything in the immediate halls there. So at this point, 10 minutes would have passed, and your spells would both be gone.
Okay.
I just
But-
realized my Spirit Guardian should have been up during that second fight then. Dur-dur-dur-dur.
Which
Doesn't
second
really
fight?
matter.
The second fight we did today, I took it off because I thought it ran out. And when he first it ran into the
Oh.
thorns.
No, it's 10 minutes.
Oops.
Oh, that was actually pretty effective. Shall we loot these guys?
Indeed.
Shall we come back once Emboldening Bond and Spirit Guardians wears off? And see if we can clear these halls manually real quick?
The ghouls don't really have anything on them. And it seems like the essence is faded because too much time has passed because they were laying in there for a while. The
These
magic
guys?
essence.
The ones we just killed?
Yeah, well, remember, it was like another 10 minutes as you were searching around.
Oh, okay. I'm going to pull out Willow. I know that I summoned her in bat form, but instead of Will-o'-the-Wisp form. But she's good for 3 hours, so I just kind of want to remind myself I have her.
That's fine. So yeah, the bat is just like littering next to you.
Let's move on. I tire of this room.
I boldly start charging forward, trying to
Are
make the
we-
most use out of my spells.
Are we able to get
Well, you're
Clank ball bearings back, or is that like kind of moot at this point? Regardless?
you could spend some time picking them up. Your spell would be gone, Ophelia, because it's been 10 minutes. The
I
Spirit
say
Guardians. Yeah, both yours and
I would want to run around if there was like 5 minutes left to try
well,
to find
you would have had to run through the spiked growth.
I would have done that.
Really?
I would have done that.
I mean,
Okay.
if you had told me you wanted through, I would have dropped them, but you didn't, and we had the bat go try and draw
That's
some more
fair
stuff.
Fair
It's
enough.
too late, Riala.
I'll take it off.
I need 18
No.
D4s, please.
D4. Suck it, Ophelia, your day has come.
She's just
Alright.
screaming, running through all the spikes.
Do you guys want to check north or
Oh.
forward or south? Oh my
Ouch!
word!
Gotta kill them! Ouch! Gotta kill them! Ouch! Gotta kill them!
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, where are you going?
Give me a
Go ahead.
second. Radu's gonna go north just a couple paces just to see if there's what's down there.
I'm gonna have Willow hang out here to kind of watch this door and the south hallway and let me know if anything comes.
Is that a doorway?
Yes, to the north you would see a doorway.
Okay,
Let's not split up. Ophelia's heading south, guys.
understood. I just wanted to see what was north. It's a doorway.
Understand?
Alright, so Ophelia, are you gonna wait for them or are you just running ahead?
What are you doing?
I'm just kind of
Ophelia?
looking around the corner and just seeing what's over here. I'm not trying to go too far.
Alright, so you see more pipes down here. And to the north, there's kind of a cracked area in the wall with a bunch of water flooding this, like making a big pool on the ground here.
So I know where that water's coming from.
It looks like it's coming from inside the cracked wall here.
This is a question.
Yeah.
These pipes, do they sound like they're full or empty?
No, you don't think there's anything in them. Because if you, tap on them, they sound hollow. And you don't hear anything.
look at Clank and I say, "Hey, Clank, can you use a detect magic? That wall looks awfully suspicious. I don't know where that water's coming from, but I kind of want to freeze it if I could."
The lake.
A lake. And we drowned.
Oh yeah, Lou, I wanted to ask, the water that's leaking out of the pipes, does it seem like good water or like putrid? Putrid. Whatever.
It
Fetid,
seems
putrid.
like
Petrie.
so. If you examine it, and I just realized you guys would have been able to loot those guys. It was only 10 minutes, so you could still have gotten their essence. I was thinking it was
Cool.
for some reason an hour.
Oh.
So
Can we loot them while Clank casts Detect Magic?
Yeah, let's do that.
yeah, it's...
Although I think Clank is our looter, isn't he? Oh no, someone else has their cannon.
I'm the looter here.
The looter.
I'm the
I am the
leader.
captain
I'll
now.
say when it's the end.
Alright, so there were 4 of those guys. That would be...
Okay.
120 Maho. So the water seems like it's fresh water,
Nice.
but you don't think it's drinkable. Give me a nature or yeah, I'd say knowledge nature might tell you something.
I did not take nature on Rhea, so.
I think I did.
Well then,
Look
does
at
anyone
Rhea and I
have
tell her
knowledge
it's-
nature?
Yes.
Look at
I
Rhea and I
do.
tell her it's safe to drink and she
Oh,
should try
nope,
it.
I don't.
Rhea would
No.
absolutely not have tried it even without you saying that, and definitely not after you saying that.
So Radu, you are exhausted. The emboldening
Yeah,
bond would
14.
be gone at this point.
Oh, right. Darn.
But with a 10, you think this is lake water.
Lake water, like I said.
Yeah, you would guess this water. Maybe it's kind of leaking into the pipes, but you'd guess it's being pumped in from the lake, but it's not completely turned on right now. So like only
But it's
little bits
probably-
are coming through.
It's probably not super relevant, but just because she's curious about the lake as well, she's going to go ahead and do detect poison and disease on that water.
Why
No,
don't we just
it is not poisoned or diseased.
Okay.
Diseased.
Not the freshest, but not necessarily absolutely dangerous.
Yeah.
Just a question. Could Kudo would like to put his head down to the pipe and his ear against it to try to listen and hear if there's anything, I don't know, I think sound would maybe travel through it or something, is
Give me
what my
an
theory.
active perception check.
Excellent.
The metal's
Okay.
kind of thick. You can't really hear anything.
Alright.
All right, and Clank, your 10 minutes would pass, so you would cast whatever you were working on. What were you working on?
Detect magic. Are there any
Okay.
magical auras?
There are not. Nothing in this
Dude, that lake
area
water-
seems magical.
That lake water looks pretty magical, Clank.
Apparently, it does not, my friend.
Okay. Thanks for making sure, bud.
You're welcome, bud.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
Don't mean to hawk on you there, Clank, but I appreciate it. I say I want to keep looking, curious, and I come over here and I peek around the corner.
All right, so the pipes turn the corner going south. It looks like at the bottom there is a turn going east and west.
I kind of just mime it to the party, trying to be quiet. Like, hey, yeah, if we go down here, there's two ways. And
How are we looking behind us?
It's been quiet in this area since that big horde came. You haven't seen any more ghouls.
We might as well explore. I'll have Willow continue to watch the passages to the north and warn us if something moves.
I come here and peek both ways.
Okay. You see a door to the west. The hallway continues east, but there is a large hole in the ground that the pipe kind of goes over. You can hear sounds of growling and movement coming from the hole.
Oh.
It sounds as if there are more ghouls from that hole in that hole.
Indeed.
Can
Is
we
the
bury
hole
them?
deep? Do you want Willow to investigate?
I think we leave them where they're at. Do we want to move forward?
Do we know
Or
that they
do we
can't
wanna
come up
fight
that
these?
hole?
Can we go check this door?
I presume that they can come up the hole.
I don't know.
Yeah. So if you go over to the double door,
What were you saying, Rita?
I just didn't want to presume anything, and have them come at our backs.
So should we not move forward, or are we okay to move forward?
I mean, I haven't seen the hole. Can we cave it in? I guess that might make a lot of noise.
all right. Do you want to go look at the hole?
Take a peek. Do not hesitate.
Did you ask my bat to check it out?
That might be. That is a method, indeed.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll in my mind tell Willow to come join us, and
All right. So
Willow will come and go down to the hole and check out.
So looking through your bat's eyes, the hole would go deeper than she can see.
So she'll fly down.
All right. So
Cautiously, but I guess she'd be making some noise flapping.
what's her? She have blind sight or dark vision? And what's the range?
So I've never done her as a bat before, so let me find the bat stats. The bat has blind sight, but 60 feet blind sight.
All right. So she would know that at 60 feet, it's another 60 feet down, and she would sense things moving around down there. So 120 feet down.
Okay. Obviously I can't look through her eyes anymore after we get past 100 feet, but I'll have her descend further and see if she can get an eye on some of the creatures.
Hey, I'm wondering, since the Alhoons make these, can they tell when they're no longer feeling some? Like, we just set off alarms? I don't want to be that guy, but I want to make sure that we think about it.
Well, you do remember a time when you fought the undead where they seem to start acting more intelligently. So you're pretty sure that may have been the Alhoons. But the bat would see a couple of ghouls moving down in the caves below, and hear a lot more in further into the caves.
Okay. All right, so I'll have her come back and I'll tell the group. Nothing but ghouls. She didn't detect anything but ghouls, but there are many. But the hole is, what did we say, 100 feet? 120 feet?
Yeah, it's 120 feet
120.
drop.
So, I mean, ghouls may be able to climb, but that's a decent climb, so.
So you look over into the deep hole, Ophelia.
Can I pick up a rock?
When
my
you pick up a
word.
rock,
Guys,
Plank is
get
gonna
ready.
say no.
How about no?
Plank,
Hey, baby, what's your sign?
he will cast a mage hand and knock the rock out of
Remove the
Ophelia's
rock.
hand.
Stop.
And
Does the
say,
rock go down the
"Ophelia,
hole when you remove it?
That is a bad idea. Maybe we try to open these doors.
I cast light on the. I'm kidding, but I was gonna say I cast light on the rock and then just kick it into the hole after Clank knocks it out of my hand.
Mage hand slap. Are you actually knocking the rock down the hole?
No, I'm gonna leave it.
Okay.
Like when the I'm picturing when the Hobbit was it Pippin or Mary, I forget which,
Yeah.
like knocks the thing down.
Full of a toque.
Fool of Ophelia. Throw yourself
Fool of
in
a
next
toque.
time. Rid us of your stupidity.
Fly, you fools, fly!
Alright.
Full
But
of-
party, do we want to open this door or just continue exploring places we can see?
Open the door, Clank. I said, I believe in you, buddy. You can definitely open this door.
Kudo, Radu, Rita, what do you and Elwin? What do you think? Elwin, I don't see you. Where are you?
Am I on top of you again? No, I'm right here at the corner behind Kudo.
Ah, I see you now.
I am good with any direction we take. I think we are going to eventually explore this place thoroughly.
White.
Cool. So I guess I would step up and see if the door is unlocked.
The door is locked.
Cool. Then I guess I would try to pick that lock.
Lock seems simple enough. DC is only 10.
Hopefully, I'm
With
smart.
guidance, I don't think you can fail that.
We'll see. We'll see.
Alright, so the lock is successfully picked. You opening the doors?
Do I hear anything on the other side? Radu, do you hear anything on the other side? I'm quite deaf.
I'm tired, but I'll try.
No.
Do I hear anything on the other?
Even with the ringing in your ears from the wounds you sustained, you don't hear anything.
From the tornado sirens. Sorry.
Yeah.
I do not hear anything.
Cool. Then, yeah, I'll open the door.
Alright, so the large doors swing inward, a bunch of dust falling off them as they do. Inside, another large stone area, the pipe going down the middle. Whoa. Are you sending your bat down the hallway there?
Sorry, yeah. I just wanted to send her to a junction to kind of keep watch for us. I won't move her that fast again. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. So in this room, you would see a hole. But immediately to the south, you would notice there is a glowing magical effect. Which, as you take a closer look, there is someone inside of this glowing effect, kind of just kneeling there.
Oh, shit.
That's my cue to leave. Zoinks!
It's my
He
cue to use
would
the dagger.
look
So
over.
Ophelia's like, let's help them. And Owen's like, we're leaving.
I know, yeah. Help them.
So you would look over and say, "Is someone there?"
Say, is it a human or what is it? What does this person look like? Is
Do
the
you
question.
want to get closer?
I do. I want to see if they're human or one of these undead fools.
Okay. So you kind of walk south, and yeah, you would see a strange figure kind of kneeling in between all of these glowing runes. It says, "Hello there, friends. Perhaps you could help me. I seem to have got myself trapped here. Maybe you could scratch out some of these runes and help me free."
How did you
Why?
get yourself trapped? Who are you? Introduce yourself, my friend.
He says, "Of course, my apologies. Well, I've been here a while, and, well, he says, my friends, called me Butcher."
Oh, nice enough guy.
Strange name. Well, how'd you come by it?
He says, well, I was a, butcher a long time ago.
And
Oh.
so,
Definitely look like the sort with your glowy blue hands.
A butcher of what?
Yeah, for sure, inciting that.
So he looks kind of grayish. His hands aren't glowing right now, but he
Okay.
does have kind of very intense bluish eyes. Almost looks kind of like a White Walker, but with this like cloak on over the top of him. And
Yeah, sure.
you would note that he is fairly muscular. Ophelia would probably notice under his cloak that he looks pretty strong.
You were a butcher of what, may I ask?
He says, meat, animals.
I mean,
What
we
do
are
you
all
call
animals.
Yeah.
And
Kudo will telepathically bond with Clank for a moment, and he'll whisper in his mind, "What do you make of that strange, magical-looking circle that entraps him?" And I'll try to help him with an Arcana check if possible.
So yeah, if you want to examine the circle, you can get closer and take a look at it.
Cool.
How close?
Well, to see the symbols well, you'd have to be adjacent to it because they're kind of small. So this looks like Rune Master magic, which is kind of odd. You would guess that this is some sort of entrapment spell. You don't think he or any undead could affect the markings. They would cause undead to be able to cross it, but you think you could scratch them out if you wanted to.
I would
Fuck no.
relay all that information to Kudo, and then I would turn to the butcher and say, it seems the Rune Masters have trapped you here. What did you do to them? Or, well, yeah, it seems the Rune Masters have trapped you here.
He laughs.
I
He's-
pause at. Sorry.
So he would laugh and say, no Rune Master did this. My old master, though, was unhappy with my work, so he decided to leave me here after his, after he did all of this.
Your old master?
I say,
nods.
Clank, hold on. I say, Clank, should we make sure our friend is telling us the truth here? Do you remember the last time we've freed things that should not have been freed?
That is why we are not going to free this butcher, per se, despite the fillets that he might offer to promise us.
Says, I do know this place very well. I don't know why you're here, but I could probably help you with whatever you're trying to do.
You mentioned your master trapped you here.
This is, yes,
What names does he go by? Or she? Or they?
this is close to 100 or so years ago. A being known as the Shadow Lord was here. He is the one that caused the destruction in Isik. Says
Why?
he used me to help him in his gains, transforming me into the hideous creature you see before you.
Transformed from what?
Says
Oh, sorry.
I was a normal
was your
person
master's
who lived
name?
within the city of Isik.
What was your master's name?
He says he never told me his name, but he did refer to himself as the Shadow Lord.
Ooh.
What'd you do to piss him off?
Yeah, I don't trust this dude.
He says I can tell you more if you release me.
And you say you served him. He did not trap you until after the desecration of Isik was complete, so you served him during that time?
Says I did. I didn't really have a choice at the time.
We all have choices.
Says not when compelled by magic. As I said, he turned me into this creature. I could not resist his demands.
And yet,
But-
he left you
But I was
uncompelled.
able to rebel indirectly, which is why he left me here.
And how long has time passed?
He says, well, I was put here shortly after the fall of Isik and the destruction of its residents.
That has been 100 years nearly.
He nods. It's very uncomfortable sitting in one spot for that long, I assure you. My only companions, the random ghoul or two that might climb up from the hole, stay here for a bit, then leave. But they
Are they
were
good at
not.
conversation?
Says no, they are not good conversationalists.
I will. Kudo says, "You must understand that we might be reluctant to release a former associate of a Shadow Lord.
Especially if you can't control. You had to rebel. Doesn't mean that you'll be free of the stuff when you come out.
Says, wait, is the Shadow Lord here once more?
I don't know.
He seems
what is the
nervous
Shadow-
suddenly.
What is the Shadow Lord's name that you serve?
I already told you. He never told me his name. I was just a citizen, a human like any of you, and he plucked me from my life, did his magics on me, and turned me into this.
Ooh. What does he look like?
He was tall. He had a well-kept beard, wore a cloak of a kind, and often shrouded himself in a darkened miasma.
But
Was his name Alric?
I mean, actually, some of that fits the description of our new barbarian, except for the shadow cloak. But then again, his random magic could do that.
Says no, it was not
Did
the
you-
barbarian here. I
Yeah.
do not recognize him.
So, friend, if you are wishing something from us, we could offer you peace from this mortal plane.
How?
He
What do you have to offer us?
He says, I know secrets of this keep and rituals that the Shadow Lord used to seal certain things away. I could get you some of those treasures.
What about
Treasures are not of interest to us.
What about the-
those are mere mortal?
the weaknesses of the shadow lords and how they may be stopped or trapped or slowed?
He says, well, I could tell you more about my time serving him. I don't know much about what his weaknesses are. Obviously, he kept such information guarded from me.
Treasures are not of interest.
He says,
to
well,
us. What else
what
do you
is
have to
of
offer?
well, what is
speak
of
for
interest
yourself,
to you?
Lang.
He would
end
say
of
the ghouls they swarm this place. Yes, they're all around. I do know a ritual to seal this place from the undead, making it impossible for them to enter or leave.
We can also just solve this problem by getting rid of their ruler, right?
He says, ruler? What ruler?
Who controls the ghouls? Who animates them?
Does someone
have shown-
control them? I don't know. I've been in
At
here
time-
for 100 years.
So that
At times they are
so
mindless,
they-
but we. At times they are mindless, but we have encountered situations where they change their behavior and seem to become controlled, and act with far more strategy.
Curious. No, I wouldn't know anything about that unless the Shadow Lord is still here, controlling the undead somehow. Though I had assumed he had left after he trapped me.
I wouldn't expect you to know anything about that, being a simple butcher. But yeah, what do you have to offer us if we let you out of here?
And he says, well, besides the ritual and the supplies and treasures, my help, whatever you need.
DM, would
Yeah.
Radu recognize any history about the butcher with his interactions with the queen and all that?
She never mentioned a butcher to you. But if he was a citizen, like he says he was, then if you knew his real name, then maybe she would know who he is.
And no stories about an apprentice to the Shadow Lord or anything like that?
I don't think your character knew anything about the Shadow Lord.
Oh
did
no,
he?
no. I'm asking out of character to see if she's put anything in our anything related to this.
No, you don't
In
think
this
she knows
before.
anything about the Shadow
Or
Lord?
Zoltan.
Yeah.
Zoltan.
I had to.
So we are a bit over. We might want to end here as you decide what you want to do with this guy. So go ahead and give me MVP votes. Alright, I think I know who the MVP is, but
Abyssal. Although I do like Clank's suggestion of cross-checking him with the queen. But if she was of the ruling family and he was a commoner, she might know nothing of him.
so Rhea with 3 votes, you are MVP.
MVP spike
Nice.
growth. Which, I mean, it's an amazing spell, but honestly, I've used it ineffectively many, many times, and today was just situationally perfect.
Yeah, no, it was terrain. You guys, everybody used good on the terrain.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, good
Just
job.
sad I
everyone.
burnt a 3rd level spell to do nothing.
I was kind of thinking, like, when you put that out, I was like, I hope some stuff gets to her blender, but you know, it doesn't hurt to have a backline, though, right?
Well, I'm glad you
were the
didn't die in
backline,
the
like,
tornado, Rhea.
The spikes were the front line tonight, and you guys were the back line.
Yeah, right. Congratulations on not dying in the tornado.
Yes.
Thank you.
Before we
Yeah, I'm
leave,
it's quiet now.
Lou, did you see my status in Discord?
Status in Discord.
Yeah, you're
Letting
telling
DM
a
Raven tell
story.
him stuff.
I thought the
Where is
the
this?
swarm.
Oh, it's
little
the
icons
weird
next to our
new
name.
Oh,
the
Yeah.
new status thing. Yeah.
oh, I see. What were you
added
saying,
custom
Kudo?
ones. Oh, go ahead.
I thought the swarm actually worked out. I think maybe there's some kinks we might have to work out with it, but I think overall it worked out pretty well.
Yeah.
Even the alternative would have been maybe like 30 zombies in total. So.
I think it improves the combat flow that Lou doesn't have to control 30 zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might give them more attacks and just have the attacks do less instead of like one big attack.
That would make
more
sense.
Attacks,
I think
but
that
it's
fits.
more smaller attacks. But I think the main thing it curbs down is all the individual movement, and I think it's pretty fitting for, like, I don't know, zombies. I think it works out very nicely.
Well, there is
Brute,
also,
yeah.
to some degree, they are a bigger challenge though, because only AoE effects
another
are
disadvantage for
fully
range,
effective
I see
against
how it
them.
is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's similar to if you had individual things like AoE knock.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Like AoE, if you had 30 zombies and you throw a fireball there, it's gonna be a lot more effective than the melee attack. So it kind of makes sense in my mind.
Have you seen a
that way.
great sword?
It worked out
They're
pretty well,
AoE.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Well, what was that about the great sword?
I said, have you seen a great sword? They can do AoE.
What are you fucking
Uh,
helicoptering the greatsword in there?
No, you just windmill it down the hallway.
Yeah, see, windmill
Yeah.
helicopter, yeah.
I remember medieval knights did that all the time. They just spin
Yeah,
around
it
with
was a
great
very common
swords. It was a
practice.
very common fighting stance. Just spin around
Great
with a
Alwyn-
great
swords are
sword.
actually
Alan's
great
like,
swords in combat were extraordinarily rare. Great swords were generally ceremonial.
Alwyn's like,
No,
this
I'm
is
pretty
this
sure
move's
there
called
were a
the
bunch
spin
of
to win.
Vikings spinning around in combat with great swords. I
This is the
remember
spin to win.
several
Okay, guys, it's
several
legitimate.
battles where there was just a front line of spinning great sword guys. It's like a little
The
blender.
reaping of wheat stance.
Wow, 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 wow.
Actually, it did happen.
They
No.
just train by spinning in circles for like 8
No,
hours
no,
a
no,
day.
no, no.
I just, yeah.
That's where
That's
the
where
name
the baseball-
spinster came from.
That's where the baseball
Well,
bat,
wait,
when you
wait,
spin
wait,
around
one
on it,
second,
that's
Mikey,
where the
one
origin
second,
actually
Mikey.
comes from.
I want to hear what Redu has to say about this.
Yeah.
He knows everything about war.
I would not say everything, but the weapon called Montante, the Portuguese used on their galley ships and down alleyways, and I just linked a public demonstration in the Discord about how it's used. And first, like 5 seconds, somebody's swinging at multiple people.
I
So-
just think when I mentioned earlier that like the great swords weren't really used, like I just mean like in D&D 5e, great swords weigh 7 pounds. That is immensely heavy, even for a two-handed weapon. Like historically, most even two-handed weapons didn't exceed like maybe 4 or 5 pounds. Like 7 pounds is a lot to actually battle with.
And it's a lot to get hit with.
Now want a +1 Montante.
I'm watching this one video, but then the next meme with the swirling lightsabers like is just so distracting. I need to like go to a different window.
Alright, I gotta go to bed. You guys
Good
are
night.
great. Have a wonderful night.
Fun section.
Night.
Thank you for the
It's like
section.
ballet with swords.
And
He's so
that's
pretty.
why there's the sword, bard sword, swords, whatever it's called.
The
Or-
college or the fucking school
College
of
of-
swords or whatever it is,
yeah.
College of Swords.
Yeah.
Flourish.
I have a question. Like, and we don't have to finalize this now, especially if people are heading out. But like,